Okay, wait. You can hear me now. I see it moving. Yay! Oh my God. Are you kidding? This should be working. Let's see. I think you should be able to hear me now. It's making me crazy. Good Lord. Okay. My You can hear me now. I see it moving. Okay, now it's working. Oh my God. After like 5 minutes of no sound. So I realized like I have not done a live for a year. So if you look at my lives and you go on my lives, oh, there's 5 people here now. Yay. Sorry guys. I had like mega sound problems. So let's see. I don't want to peek out too much, but it was on. I have my little microphone. It's pink. Whatever. It was cheap. It was on Amazon and it is right here because I didn't want to use. Are you kidding me? Did you guys just get a commercial? Because I have a commercial. Skip. No. You kidding? I'm getting commercials on my own live stream. Why? I don't know. It just automatically does that. Anyway, hi everybody. So look, my hair is black in the back. Well, it's not as black as I wanted. It's pretty dark, but it is not black. And I did the front like kind of silvery highlighted. But now that I'm looking at it, I think I want to get rid of this and put black in this piece right here. This piece right here needs to have black in it. That one's weird. I don't know. I need to fix that. I need to not look in my, not look in here because it's backwards. It's like flipped, so it's very confusing. So if I'm going like this, my hand on my screen is like over there. Oh my God. Hi, Becky. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Janet, and anybody else who is here. I had so many technical problems setting this up. Oh my God. I'm trying to be in the middle. Okay, first I had problems with my camera because my actual camera did not want to hook up to this. So I am using the camera that is boop right here on my laptop. My laptop's in front of me. And I'm just using my laptop camera so it doesn't get more real than this. I'm not using my camera. I was going to use, here I am on here so I can see your chat. I was going to use my iPhone and do the live from my iPhone because it talks to this. But for some reason, I just couldn't get it to work. I mean, it was working, but I couldn't get it to like work. So what I was going for with the hair is a bit of a Sweeney Todd thing. If you know who Sweeney Todd is, the demon barber. And since I used to be a hairstylist, I'm like, well, let me go for like Sweeney Todd demon barber kind of hair. I think that looks really cool. So yeah, so this is it. It is black with kind of like the silver streaks in it. I'm going to get this like under my glasses. Cute. And I have this black, but I kind of blended the silver down into it. But I like it. No commercial for Sonites. Maybe it's a European thing. Oh, yep. It's okay. So my stream where I'm talking to you is like a little bit behind than what I'm reading. So I will try to keep up with all the comments. Anyway, hi. How's everybody's New Year? Did you guys have a good New Year? I didn't do anything. I was laying in bed with all the dogs. There were a whole bunch of fireworks. And for some odd reason this year, Eliza totally didn't care. She didn't care at all. She was like, okay, whatever. Slept through all of them. Now, I don't know if she just... It's weird. It's weird. I feel like I always brush my teeth before a live stream, even though I brush them in the morning, and I didn't, and now I feel weird. I forgot my water, too. Okay, wait. I want to see if this works. So I have this really cool thing. I got to move this screen. Hold on. There we go. Let me move that over there. Wait, watch this, you guys. This is going to be really cool. Been very calm. Something I haven't... we were supposed to get rain, and it sprinkled a little bit, and then it said it was going to turn into snow, and you could see the window right there. Nothing's happening. Okay, wait. I'm going to grab my water. A cool thing should happen on the screen right now. I have this new thing that has my little scenes. So I don't have to just walk away and you see nothing. But I need my water because my throat's really dry. Okay, it's back. I just went walking all over the house to find this, and it was literally right there on the counter. I haven't lit a candle yet, and I'm sniffly. So, you know what? We're just going to deal with it. All the crap that... What are you using for that stream? Oh, to do that. Okay, so you know, I never talk about all my YouTube stuff, and I think this year I want to more because people are like, how do you do that or whatever. I am using something called Streamlabs, and it is a desktop app that you can download. It's Streamlabs. And there's also one called OBS. Now, when I first started and I was doing lives, I was using OBS, and I switched over to Streamlabs. Streamlabs has scenes that you can download, and this one is actually called Enchanted Night. So I can do like a starting, I had the starting soon, and then I had intermission. I have there's a social media screen that I did not set up because it's a pain in the butt. There's an intermission screen. Hold on. Intermission. Intermission. And then we have live stream. Anyway, all it is just a theme that someone designed that it has a be right back. It has an intermission. What else? Extra scenes, social media. So there's also like, there's a social media screen where you can have your socials all pop up. I have not done all that yet, but I'm going to work on it. So it'll get there. But this one is called Enchanted Night. But there are all different ones that you can download. So there's like red and black, and there's gamer ones. It kind of depends on what you're doing. This was the first one I saw that was like purplish. And I'm like, I'll take it. Good. And it didn't cost anything. But I do think I subscribed. I think I have a pro subscription to Streamlabs because I was doing it so much when I was doing lives. Okay, I have a Coke too. This is the only Coke in my fridge. It's a baby. Kind of need this right now. Man, this weird reflection on my forehead is getting me. It looks bizarre because of this. Anyway. Oh, no Northern Lights. Oh, that sucks. Oh, boo. I'm going to restart my phone live stream because I want to see if it'll catch up. Because my chat and you guys are like, you are not syncing at all. So I'm talking on here, and then like it's way, way later that I'm seeing it on here. So there we go. Okay, hopefully this will be better. Anyway, I have something that I never opened from December. So I figure we'll open this. And hi, no, I edit all my own stuff. I just haven't done a live in a year. So, but thank you for asking. But no, I don't need an editor. My favorite part of my channel is editing. I don't actually necessarily always love creating content. I prefer to edit. I would love to be someone else's editor because if you watch my videos, like I like editing way more than I like actually having to talk. So yeah. But I haven't done a live in exactly a year. So my last live stream was exactly a year ago today. And it was a surprise live stream with Jeremy. And I'm opening things. And I looked and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I did one live in all of 2024. And it was, well, if I ever need an editor, I will look you up on Instagram. But right now, no. I love editing. It's my favorite thing to do. I just got an iMac Studio, which is probably going to blow your mind. It was not cheap. We got the most memory that I could get. I could basically, should I tell you guys what I'm working on? I hate to tell people what I'm working on because I feel like it's like jinxing it. I feel like if I talk about what I'm doing, then it's like jinxing it. And it would be better if I just like went, surprise, look what I did. But all I'll say is one thing that I've always wanted to do was make a documentary. So it's something that going forward, I am... Sylvia! Hi, Sylvia! Something that I'm looking at doing is doing a documentary. And I actually have a trio of maybe like 3 documentaries that I would like to do. And I already have the idea. I have all the ideas in my head of what I want to do. And it's nothing to do with music, and it's nothing to do with goth, and it's nothing to do with me. I would totally be the behind the screen person, and it would be about other people. So yeah, and they're people that I know I can do a full documentary on. So it's something I'm like working on and something I'm thinking about. The first step is to reach out to the first person and the second person and talk to them about it, and then start planning it. And then it will be filming, and then it will be a lot of editing. But it's kind of like a 5-year plan to do 3 full-length documentaries. And I'd probably do a separate channel that's a documentary channel. And I mean, there will literally be like full-length movies on there, but I'd probably do behind the scenes and making of it. But that's why, we're also, Jeremy and I started writing music again. So I have both of my basses here now. I am ordering 2 stands for my basses, and I have the supercomputer now that my husband got me for Christmas, the iMac Studio. I got that so that I can start writing music and putting the music on there. It has so much memory. Look, I don't think in my lifetime I'll use up all the memory that we now have in this house. It is cuckoo. My husband actually put in our own like backup drives for our home, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, Mads is good at making that stuff, like the animated stuff in the backgrounds and all that. Oh, Mads is working on a new logo for me, and maybe I just remade my banner. And I'm going to end up changing my stupid profile picture again. I hate to keep changing it, but I want to change it now that I got the dark hair. So yeah, I did. So I've got the black and silver hair now. It's not as black as I thought it was going to be. It's more like a really soft black, but this is actually a semi-permanent black, which is interesting. It's not a permanent black dye. It's a semi-permanent. So the black dye actually is covering up my gray, but it will rinse out, in case you're wondering about that. If you want to know what it is, it's right here. Hold on. I got it. Handy. Ta-da. That's what I used. Clairol Beautiful Collection Advanced Gray Solution Midnight Black Semi-Permanent Oxidative Hair Color. The nice thing about this is I did not have to use any peroxide. So that was easy. The other thing is with using a semi-permanent, I did not use a temporary like Manic Panic or anything because it bleeds onto the blonde, and that's how you end up having your blonde be green and blue and do weird things like the last time I did it. So yeah, I'm not doing that. Anyway, yeah, documentary. That's going to be weird. It's floating around up here in my head, and it's something I want to do. So the thing is, the first step was getting the things set up so that I could even think about doing that, which is music studio and my new computer, which is, I don't know if I put a picture of it. I'll have to put a picture of it on my community tab. It's got little googly eyes now. My iMac. Oh, by the way, I needed a name for my iMac because it's a weird thing. Adrian's here! Yay! Hi, Adrian. You didn't miss anything. I didn't have any sound for the first few minutes because the sound thing was stupid. It's like I was using the mic that's on my laptop, but then I'm like, no, that's going to sound like crap. So I ran off and grabbed my little tiny desk mic here. Sorry, it's probably bumping because I keep lifting it up. So I went and grabbed this mic, and it was fine in like Streamlabs. Where it was not hooked up is I had to go into the settings in my computer and set it up. But oh my God, 1 year that I haven't been live. 1 year. And then it was Happy New Year, Adrian. Happy New Year, everybody. So, oh, Adrian, look, black hair. Ta-da. Black hair. That's the new thing. I have black hair now. Well, black with the silvery blonde in the front. And I was saying it's Demon Barber of Seville, Sweeney or Seville. Was it Seville? Wait, no. What's the name of the street? Demon Barber, the street. What's his name? If you don't know, I'm gonna pull it up really quick. I showed my husband the picture, and I said, this is kind of what I'm going for with my hair. And he was like, oh my God, I love it. And it'll get longer and it'll do that. But There's the goal right there. Except for I have a lot more blonde in the front. It's a little more girly, but as it gets longer, it'll be a little bit more like this. So let's get rid of that. Not me just messing around on my phone. It was Demon Barber of Fleet Street. Oh my God, why? I knew of that in my head and I was like doubting myself. I'm like, why do I do that? I doubt myself way too much with this stuff. Anyway, so yeah, while I'm growing it out, I think I'm going to keep it dark. Now, I asked Jamie what if I should do it, and he's like, do it. And here's the great thing about stuff like Facetune and shit. I went in Facetune and I put my picture really recent, like of the last like few weeks of me blonde. And then I put change hair color and I did it black. And I was like, I actually kind of like it. And I have, yeah, Lily Munster. Oh my God. Lily Munster was the other one I totally thought of. And I'm like, well, it can grow out. Maybe I'll just let it keep growing and I'll do Lily Munster. But what I did was I took really recent photos of me. Let me find one and I'll show you what it looks like. It's pretty cool. So if you want to change your hair color and you're like, I don't want to commit to it because that's such a huge change and it's kind of scary and what am I going to look like? Let me tell you, it's the one good thing about like go and download Facetune and then just go change hair color. So this is what it looked like. This is that makeup that I did with the little reindeer antlers. And then I put change hair color and I did it all black and I go, oh my God, I look kind of cute with the all black hair. So that's one of them. And then where's the other one? And there's another one that I did my makeup in here. And oh, this one. That one right there. And I did it all black. And I'm like, oh my God, I kind of super love that. I mean, I got to tell you, I do love it like solid black too. But I'm dipping my toe into it because it's like kind of scary. Do the top black and leave the... Or you could do the top gray and do the bottom black. But yeah, the Lily Munster thing is totally my vibe. But I like it, and I like how silver I got this. I got this like super silver in the front. So liking it. It's cute. My part has changed. Now it's going this way. I think I like it better. It lays better like that. So I'm going to keep letting it grow out, though. I'm not cutting my hair anymore. This is all just going to grow out. It's funny because with like the dark background, I'm going to have to change my background because now like I disappear into my background. It's weird. I had this all teased up and crazy, but I'm kind of liking it like this. And I also can do bangs, but my bangs are kind of cute. But I'm not going to do them right now because I want to throw some makeup on. So, yeah. My head's a little itchy. It's itchy because I literally just got done doing this morning. I didn't want to do it yesterday. Oh, yeah, I got to get back on my biotin. I take biotin supplements to thicken my hair up, and it works pretty well. Oh, wait, I'm going to show you something else. Hold on. Can you still get this? I wonder if you can still get this. Hold on. I'm going to find out. Let's see. I have something that I use in my hair for thickening that I want to show you guys. And yesterday I was talking about how I used to be a ambassador for Bedhead. I want to make sure they still make this. Yes. You can get it at Sally Beauty. Okay. Oh my God. I don't know if... I don't know if Sanites can get this, but this is called, I was saying when I was a hairstylist, I was an ambassador for TG Linea, Tony and Guy, who makes Bedhead. So this is what I use on my hair, you guys. It's called Bedhead, and the name of it is Small Talk. My lights are hitting it. Small Talk Bedhead. It's this. It smells so good. But let me read you description. It's right here. You can get it on the Bedhead TG website. So it says Bedhead Small Talk Thickening Cream. New on the outside, epic on the inside. A powerful volumizing formulation not only designed with, but used by salon professionals, delivering salon results and salon experience at home. Small Talk Thickening Cream is Bedhead's secret weapon for incredibly thick and voluminous hair. This volumizing cream amplifies volume, builds up body, and creates thicker looking hair. The hair-styling product also prevents static buildup and smooths frizz and flyaways for frizz-free volumized hair. Formulated with stylize for volume, body, and texture, even in superior high humidity. Anti-static agent, which I love this time of the year because your hair is like all over because it's so dry out. Body and texture. Anti-static agent to prevent static buildup for a smooth look with fewer flyaways, and pro-vitamin B5 to retain hair moisture. I love that it also has B5 in it. Uplifting fruity fragrance. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, if I was still going to be an ambassador for and teach, I used to go to other salons and teach classes and show how to use all their products and everything. But I absolutely freaking love. Look, become a TG professional. I was. Thanks for asking. I was. So that's what I use to thicken my hair up a little bit. And I really like it. I mostly, could be cool. Yeah, TG Linea is great. You should be able to get this because, I mean, TG Linea, I believe Tony and Guy, God, were they, I should know this. London. Yeah, it's based out of like London, I believe. I wanted to say I thought one of them was Italian. I had to learn everything about the brand, but this was like back in the 90s, so don't ask. Those brain cells are long gone. But yeah, look for this, Sanites. It's called Small Talk. And you really almost can't put too much in, but I start with a little tiny bit. I would start with maybe like dime size. And let me see if I can show you. It's a cream, see? It's like kind of viscous. It's a white cream, but obviously if you have darker hair, it's just going to disappear into it. So you want to like put, I would start with like, I mean, I use like a quarter size. I use a lot. And I put it all the way through. But kind of get it in your hand. Don't put it in a big blob, emulsify it in your hands and then work it through. I usually start at the back and then I work from the front. You don't want to put like a glob of it in the front. And then if it's too heavy, then you've messed up the front of your hair. But it really thickens it up a lot. Plus, with the B5 in it, it conditions it, and it's kind of good for it. So I always put it in these little pieces. Anyway, there's your hairstylist tip of the day. Bedhead Small Talk hair thickening. This stuff is awesome. Mine's almost gone. Wait, how much is in there? Oh my God, I have like that much left. Look, I'm going to have to get some more. I was using it today, and I'm like, it's not coming out. I love this. This stuff is so good. Oh, I have the other thing right here. Look, wait. Okay, this is expensive. I actually got this on sale at Nordstrom's website, and it went on sale, and it was a dual pack. It was 2 cans. It's the Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray. This is the other thing I use in this. My hair is like super soft and thin and silky feeling, and then I put this in, and it's like, oh my God, I have hair. Shake spray where you want volume, style to desired finish, spray to hold. A brilliant alternative to dry shampoo. So a dry texturizing spray, I mean, it sprays and hold on. It's literally just a spray. Doesn't have a lot of scent to it. Anyway, this stuff is great too. I use this because I don't want to use like a gel or a mousse. I don't want to use this, that's a cream, and then put more cream or more foam or something on top of it because then it weighs my hair down. But if I use this dry texturizing spray, perfect. This is my perfect like combination right here, these two. But this stuff is expensive, but you don't need to use a lot. But if you have long hair and you want, the people who want like the mermaid waves and the texturized looking, if you have really soft hair and you want it like texturized, this stuff is awesome. But it is very expensive. I'm not going to lie. This stuff, I think the 2 cans, I'm trying to remember how much the 2 cans were. It was like stupid expensive. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. It was like $90 for 2 cans of this, I think. But Oribe is the Oribe Gold, especially. This is a salon version product. It's super expensive. It's ridiculous, but it works. And here's the thing that sucks. The first one that I got of this, I got in a BoxyCharm years ago, and it was this big. It was a little sample one, and I tried it, and I literally, like, when I ran out of that, and the next time I washed my hair and I tried to do something with it, and I didn't have it, I almost cried. I was like, no. So I went online, and I was looking for it, And it was just so expensive. But then a sale came up on Nordstrom, and I'm like, well, you know what? I'm just going to get this on sale and suck it up. But I got it a while ago, and I haven't even made a dent in these. But even when I had long hair. But yeah, Oribe dry texturizing spray. You can kind of use this as a dry shampoo also. It feels a little bit like a dry shampoo, but it's not as powdery. That's what I like about it. And it doesn't dull the shine, so I still have all the shine in this. So anyway, we should go through this makeup stuff really quick. Covenless. Nice. Okay, so at Halloween, right on Halloween, whatchamacallit, Notoriously Morbid released this little mystery bag. Okay, wait, yep. I was like, I could have swore I had scissors over here. They released this little mystery bag, and I had enough points where I'm like, I'm just going to get it, because I'll basically just have to, like, pay for shipping. So, like, I think I'm going to get this mystery bag. And I don't know why I keep doing this, because I have, like, so many of these already, but it's called The Witch's Road Mystery Bag Halloween 24. And I placed the order on October 31st, and I looked, and I actually got the order. I told you guys about Notoriously Morbid because it's handmade cosmetics that it, like, takes forever to get to you and everything. You got the Oribe made and gave it to your mom. Oh, my God. Shouldn't have given that away. I hope your mom appreciated it. That stuff is good. God, these things are like shrink wrapped. So hard to open these. Okay, so these, whoa. It's called The Witches. That is one. I think what we're going to do is, I keep threatening to do this, and I kind of want to do it now. I'm going to get the Dual Cast by Enco, this mixing medium. And we're going to actually do this for real. So The Witches. Why does it look like they're not the same color. One is called Analog Magic and one is called Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups is the darker one and Analog Magic is this one that's more pinkish. And they are loose. All of these are loose powders, which I kind of love because they tend to like last longer. This, I believe, is the blush that comes with it, and it's called Covenless. That's me. I'm Covenless. I don't like any kind of dogma. What is the Groucho Marx saying? I don't want to be a member of any club that would have me as a member. I'm just going to use this on my finger, put on the back of my hand. It's a really nice color, though. It's like a mauve. It's really pretty. I like their blushes because they're loose blushes, so they blend out like crazy. Not the best light in here for makeup, if I'm honest, but wasn't using products like that at that time. Yeah, I know. It sucks when you're not using something and you give it away and you're like, I actually had a bunch of stuff that I'm not using that I gave to Mads for Kara because Kara needed some hair products. And I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, this is a pressed highlighter. Okay, so you get, in this little mystery bag, I got the blush that's called Covenless. And then the highlighter is called Bound. It's really pretty. It's kind of a purple sparkly kind of dealy. It's like a lilac. Wow, it has a lot of pigment to it. Ooh. Wait, there we go. I'm trying to get the light to hit it. There it is. That's nice. You know, it doesn't have chunks of glitter in it. I appreciate that. I'm leaving this out. We might be using this. Let's leave her out. I got to keep this because I have to write down the name of it. Okay, so then I have the Witches that are the two. I'm getting out my little thingy here. And in the last time I was messing with these things, I was trying to describe my depotting tools and I could not find them. And now I found them. So I have these little spatula things. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these. So here is the dry, loose, powdery. Wow, that is really sparkly. I'm going to take a little tiny scoop of it. I mean, a little tiny little scoop. I don't want to make too much. I mean, it's not like I'm going to go through this in my lifetime. It's going to go on here. Like so. This is kind of fun doing this live because I never do this in videos, and I keep saying, let's mix dry pigments. Enid's barking, and then we'll do this one next to it. The Witches looks like it has a lot more multi-chrome going on in it. Oh, I put more of that one. I put more of this one. I want to do enough where you can really see it. So you can like make a lip shade. I think these are probably lip safe. Yeah, I like the highlighter a lot. The highlighter is really cool. Does it say if they are? Oh no, not lip safe. No, the dark purple is not lip safe. Let's pray the light purple is. Not lip safe. Boo! But they are all vegan. They're vegan, but they're not lip safe. Would I wear them on my lips anyway? Yes. But we do have a lip product. It's called Family Curse. Oh, it's a Mystic Matte. Wait, it's a Mystic Matte, but it's sparkly. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, I love this whole color story. Wow, this is lighter than I thought it was going to. Okay, wait. I really got to get this on there. There we go. Sometimes the handmade cosmetics need a little bit of help. I'm just saying. There's the lip shade. It's very pink. But the shades go really well together. I kind of rubbed the blush off accidentally. But there's the Family Curse lip shade. And it does dry. It's a matte, so it'll dry down. But it has like sparkle to it. But I really do like the highlighter a lot. So far, I think the highlighter is my favorite thing. And I can't even remember the last time I bought a highlighter. If I get them in things like this, it's fine. I have too many highlighters. I don't even wear them that much, so I'm not buying more highlighter. I have enough highlighter to last until I can put it in my will. Okay, so next I'm taking a little drop of the dual cast, and I'm going to drip one little drop on there, one little drop on there, like so, and mix. I should mix it with a brush. I need a clean brush. Is this a clean brush? Yes, she is. I'm going to mix it with a brush because I would make it more into like a liquid eyeshadow kind of thing. You know what? I didn't even put enough of this on there. Actually, if you want to get it really heavy, you mix it on here, you get it on the brush, and then you dip it. Once it's on the brush like this, then you dip it in here. Get a big chunk of it on there, and then mix it more on here. Okay, one thing I'm noticing is these are more chunky, so it is taking a lot of mixing. Oh, it's really light. Okay, it's almost like a topper. Hi, Enid. Hi, Buggy. Enid just walked in. You know what? I might do this on my wrist or something. I'm worried you're not going to see it on the back of my hand. If I do it here. It's really pretty. It's just so light. You can see it right there on my hand. It's super light. And I did it. Okay, wait. Right there. See how light that is? It's almost as light as the highlighter. I'm going to just put this on my finger and just smush it right on my hand. Hold on. Oh, yeah, that is totally a topper. It's right here, but you can barely see. It's really shiny. It's really, really shiny, but it really acts more like a topper than an eyeshadow or anything. So which one is that? This is interesting. Now, what I'm wondering is, could I mix this with other shades? Enid, are you bored? So Analog Magic is the lighter one. That's more like lilac-ish. And my phone closed, sorry, so I can't see your chat. There we go. Yeah, I'm like, you know what? Don't put it on your, yeah, whatever I'm going to do. Okay, this one is really pretty, though. This, Enid, good girl. Oh, I will say they look really pretty together. It's hard to see, but oops, there's the darker one. See them together? Like, there, that's better. The lighter one is on the top, and the purple's on the bottom. And there we go. The purple is really pretty. I really like this one a lot. Ooh, ooh. That purple makes a really nice liquid eyeshadow, I will say. Now, I'm curious. I bet I could mix the two shades together and get more depth to this other one. One of the things, yep, I just mixed them together and I got a shade right in between it. So you could actually probably make like 5 shades out of this. So I did one in the middle at the bottom. So that's the two mixed together. That's the darker one and the lighter one is above it. And then I did one kind of in the middle. So a lot of people, I think, are afraid of these like loose things like this. But if you mix them with a mixing medium, or what you could do is mix the two shades together and then a little bit of each one, mix them together, and you can make a whole range. You could make every shade in between here. The other thing you can do is if you grab, go into my little drawer here. I just saw that. Where is it? You grab something like this. You grab a black like this. Now you have to be careful if you add a black, or you can add a white like this. And these are the Poison, Makeup of Murder. What are these called? Loose. These are loose shimmers. I forgot the name of them. They don't have the names on them. That's weird. I think one's called Ricin and one's called something else. But there's a black and a white. So if you take these and you take these, you could literally make unlimited shades out of them, because you can. Oh yeah, the purple would look really good over black. Actually, we could do that. We have the power. I have my black. This is just called playing with makeup, because why the hell not? What are we doing today? We're all bored. Anybody doing anything fun today? Because we're not. Is it just me, or is it like, oh my God, it's New Year's and it's a freaking Wednesday? Like, it sucks. I'm sorry, it sucks. I said it. It sucks. We went to dinner last night. I told my husband, I go, it should not allowed, like, you should not be allowed to have New Year's on a weekday like this. The thing with this is, if you don't let this base, oh, this is Makeup of Murder, Crime Scene, Eye for an Eye, and this is Grim. This is the black eyeshadow base I have. Come say hi. Somebody wants to say hello. 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 Oh, it's the E. Hi, Mama. Hi, baby. Happy New Year, Enid. The Enid makes an appearance. What? Are you trying to... Oh my goodness, you're so sleepy. You're so sleepy. What's up, Bug? What's up, Tiny Bat? What's up, Tiny Bat? Enid Bat. Oh, I was saying, now that my hair is black, Enid and I match. Here, you want to sit up here? Are you going to be okay sitting up there? Yeah, you want to sit there? Okay, you can sit there. What a good girl. I'm going to leave this pillow down here, so if you jump down, you won't fall. There's a big pillow on the floor right here, so if she jumps down, she'll be okay. Do you want... You're making me feel bad. You want to sit on my lap, don't you? Oh, okay, here. You can sit on Mommy's lap. You want to make some makeup with me? Okay, you can't eat it. Oh, I was saying, so if you use this eye base and you don't let it 100% dry... Stop, she's licking the back of my hand. Don't lick the makeup, honey. Okay, I am going to pat this over the black. And it's kind of sticking to the eye base really nicely, so... I almost wonder what that other one would look like. Okay, Sandy, there it is over black. And you can see the tones in it a lot more. Look how different it looks over the black. And that one right above it. That right there is that down there over the black. Oops, sorry. Oh, there's an Enid on my lip. There we go. So there it is over black. It's very pretty. So it's amazing. And you kind of get a little bit more like the gold and the shift in it. I wonder what that other one would look like over black. I'm not doing that right now. I don't want to be on here too long. What time even is it? 3:50. Oh! Hi, Joe's Beauty Room. Hi, Wilma. Okay, Wilma's name is not Wilma, by the way, you guys. Wilma is not Wilma. I remember that from the past years. Wilma has been appearing on my channel for quite a while. So there we go. This is all of the, what's it called? The Witch's Road from Notoriously Morbid, which was a limited edition. Oh, sniffly. I feel so bad showing you guys the Notoriously Morbid stuff, because by the time I get it, you can't get it anymore. But I think my whole point in showing you some of their stuff is, if that's a brand you like, or if handmade cosmetics and stuff that nobody else can get, it comes out once, it's like limited. If that's something you're into, then follow their Instagram and check on, really it's on their Instagram, they show everything. So this was the lip, and then I have the cheek over here and these. Yeah, the highlighter I think is my favorite. I like the highlighter a lot. Hi. Do you see Enid? Oh, no, you can't see her. Hold on. Enid's just sitting on my lap. We'll just do this. So that's a highlighter. You cannot eat the highlighter. No. Oh my God, there's glitter on your nose. It must have fallen off of my hand. Okay. Hi, baby. So, no, she has not gotten much bigger. She is, what are you, 7 months old now? You're going to be 7 months old. She's very sleepy. She wants to sleep on my lap. She's just going to be sleeping on me while we're doing this. All right, there we go. Oh, everything falls. So, yeah, I think the highlighter might be the highlight. Do it there again. No ring light, no studio light. I'm just in my bathroom live streaming. Who cares? My husband heard me swearing up a storm when I couldn't get things working up here. And he's like, do you need help? Do you want me to take the dogs downstairs? I'm like, no, it's not them. I'm just having technical difficulties. There was much swearing. Mostly when I was trying to get my camera set up. Now, I should have really dry run all of my live stream last night. But the problem, what happened was, we went out to dinner, and then my husband, obviously, he kind of wanted to hang out with me. Enid, are you trying to crawl in the drawer? Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't be scared. My husband wanted to hang out with me, obviously, and I kind of was just sitting with him, and we were watching shows, and we ended up putting on Wednesday again. Glimmer Grasp. I grabbed this. This is what I was talking about in my video yesterday, where I was patting that shade on my eyelid, and I said, I love the crime scene. I love this. But then I said, going back to put that shimmer on my lid, I would have put this over it and put some of the Unearthly Glimmer Grasp and pat it just on my lid, and then put that really shiny shade. So that eyeshadow, I can tell you, ended up holding up really well. The spell, whatever, the book. Spellcast, I think it's called, by Lethal. You cannot hear me cook. Moo. Sniffly. Okay, so let's do you guys want me to throw some makeup on? Should we do makeup? Are you guys bored? There's 9 people. Do all 9 of you want to see makeup? Oh, no. If anybody wants me to, I guess I'll do some makeup. Uh-oh. I hope there's not. Oh, no, you can't eat primer, honey. I'm doing a different primer today. What in the hell was that? What was that? What just fell? What just fell? Throwing on some primer. Oh, I hate this primer. It stinks. Don't eat the primer. It stinks. No, stop. Okay. You can lay on me, but you can't keep licking me. Hold on. I'm going to put... Oh, this is ridiculous. There we go. Sandy says do it. She's sitting on my lap. Makeup with Enid. Makeup with... No, you're licking off my primer. No licking off the primer. Oh. Crap. I did not dampen my beauty blender, and I'm tempted to dip it in my water and say screw it and dip it in my water, but Enid, okay, this is like mayhem and foolishness with Enid on me. Now she's rolling off the pillow. All right, I'm debating what. Let me grab this. I have not shown you guys this, and I keep putting it off, so let's just do it here and now. This is a box of cushion foundations. Look at this box. I don't know what I was on when I ordered this. I blame Robert Welsh. This whole box is Robert Welsh's fault. So I had to get rid of pretty much almost all of my foundations because they were just old and bad. And like I said, I took time off from doing makeup. So I had taken time off from doing some makeup. And I went back to my foundations, and they were... A lot of them were just very chemical smelling. I'm like, yo, I'm not putting that on my face. I'm sorry, I'm not. My House Labs still smells okay. It's starting to get more of a chemical-y smell to it. And I don't think I'm even going to be able to get through this bottle before I don't feel safe using it. It's getting kind of stinky. So I'm a little I'm a little nervous about that. This one is brand new. That's why I've been using this so much. And I've gone through like a lot of it already. And I'm obsessed with this. Chantecaille, as we learned yesterday from Mr. French pronunciation guy. That is one that, as expensive as it is, I think I would definitely... Poor Robert Welsh. It's all his fault. So he did a video talking about how people are using these wrong. The cushion foundations. The one I've been using the most is the Satinware Healthy Green Cushion Unleashed. These are all K-Beauty things. Now, what I found was, what is this? Shade 21N Eburnean. Eburnean. So it's also all in, you know, it's K-Beauty. So there is actually use for 100 days. Oh my God, I just noticed this. There's a little thing on the bottom and you can mark how many days you've used it. I have not done that. Oops. So this is the one I was using the most and I really like it. Silky texture, natural glow, vegan and cruelty free. Celebrate your every day. So they're these things and yeah, it was sad. I had to get rid of a lot of my foundations. So it's this. And I was like, ooh, I don't like powders. I don't like these things. But then, wait, you go. It's a little clicky button on the side, and you go like this. And it pops up. And then you do this. So Robert Welsh was saying, everybody was complaining about these, saying they sucked. And he's like, you're doing it wrong. So he showed the right way to do it, which is when you do these, you want to do pat, 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 pat. And you kind of, I like to say you kind of roll it. Oh my God, yeah. I just noticed my piercing came out. Look. I'm going to take my post out because I don't want to lose it. So you pat it on and you kind of roll it like this. And this, look how that little tiny bit, it is like insanely full coverage. But what I like about it is that I look like I'm wearing a mask. It doesn't feel really dry. It's like really silky. Oh my God, I look so weird right now. I have to take my glasses off. All right, so I'm going to do this a little bit quicker. Pat, 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 pat. Everyone's like, your skin looks so even and it's so smooth. And I'm like, well, pat, 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 everything in. And went back to a different primer that's a lighter one. I'm not using that really heavy silicone primer because it was just too much. That Il Maquillage, I like it, but so I used it for a couple of days and I said I wanted to keep using it because what happened was I was using it and it is very, very, very thick and it's almost like your skin can't really breathe through it. And I was curious if I was going to break out from it. And the answer is yes, I somewhat broke out from it. I barely used this. This like whole full coverage dealio going on here is all, make sure this brush is clean. So me personally, no, you can't lick it. Okay, Enid's licking it off. So then I may use a brush like this and just kind of like, what's nice about this foundation is, and I'm not dragging it, but what's nice about it is it kind of almost feels like it turns a little bit powdery. I look very yellow on my computer screen, by the way. I hate it. But you know what? We're on my laptop. It is what it is. I couldn't get my camera to work, so. But I just kind of blend it. And it covers really, really well. But I barely used any. I mean, I literally did 3 little tiny pumps of this thing, and it completely covered everything. Is this stuff like awesome? It's crazy. So this is the Unleashed Satinware Healthy Green Cushion. Side click. I'm trying to, it's Unleashia, not Unleashed. Sorry, Unleashia. UNLEASHIA cosmetics.com. And they also have an expiration date on here, which is really nice. It doesn't expire till 2027. What? If I'm reading that right, 2027. Holy crap. Are you kidding? That can't be right. That's what it looks like. So I like that this is cruelty-free and vegan, though. So it's Unleashia. It looks, I thought that was a little L. That is an I right there. Unleashia Satinwear Healthy Green Cushion. I mean, it looks crazy. Adrian, save your money on the Il Makiage. I can tell you right now, I have an Il Makiage foundation. Don't even think about it until I try that foundation and let you know. Because so far, a lot of this other stuff that I'm using, I think is so much better. I'm like, pfft. Like this, I barely had to use any of this to do this coverage and how like soft it looks. Almost looks like I have powder on, but I don't have powder on, which is so crazy to me. That kind of freaks me out, like how good this goes on. And it feels really soft, and it doesn't, more importantly, it does not feel like I have anything on my face, which is kind of nice. Like when I just touch it and everything, it doesn't feel like I have anything on. And even with how full of coverage this is, wait, I'm trying to, it's not coming off. Like if I, like some foundations, you would do this and you would have a bunch of it coming off. It's not coming off. It's actually on there. So I'm wiping some of this off my hand because Enid is obsessed. See her little head down here? She's obsessed with attacking my makeup in my hand. All right. I always have to do this because my stupid glasses I put, it's all over my glasses now. Ah! But yeah, these cushion foundations, everybody went nuts over that. Now it's like having a toddler. This. Seriously? Everybody goes nuts over the cushion foundations, though. I did end up getting the tier one. Red Fit, Mask Fit Red Cushion, Mask Shield, Enhanced Coverage. So what I'm going to do in the future, these are all the ones that Robert Welsh recommended. And I got a sample size of the tier, and then I got the big one because I forgot I ordered the sample size. So I hope I like this. Yeah, Adrian, this stuff, it doesn't feel like you have Halloween makeup on. I swear to God. It's like so light. It does not feel like you have anything on. Like, I like this House Labs, but I do feel it. Like, I feel like I have thick-ass foundation on my face. I will just show you these, the ones I got. This is Bare Water Cushion. So I think I got this one because this is like a lighter one. And these are all vegan too, which is really nice. The packaging is like freaking crazy. I was going to do this in a separate video, but I think we'll unbox these on here for you guys because you're spending your New Year's Day with me, so you get a treat. We're going to unbox these things. Let me tell you, the K-Beauty stuff is so pretty. Look at this. Like, aesthetically. It's like a sky blue, and it's another one how do you open this one? It's like they all have a trick to them. Oh, you push it. So here's this one. And it's the same thing. You take this out and that flips open. I'm not going to open this yet, but it has this. Peel that off. And they all have, this one has a little tray for the cushion to cover. So there's this guy. And I think this one might be a lighter, not lighter. The Bare Water Cushion, I believe, is the one that's not as super full coverage. Oh, I forgot I got this. This is not a... Oh my God, you guys. Robert Welsh. Robert Welsh, if you're in my chat. Absolutely not. He's not. I wish. I should tag him, see if he shows up in my chat. Would you die? Oh my God. When he commented on that one video I did and he said Casper is so cute, I almost cried. And then he DM'd me on Instagram and you know, because I did the giveaway of his palette, and he shared my story and said congratulations on my subscriber count, and then he shared my story and then he said something in a DM and I was like, Robert Welsh, talk to me. Pegasus Psychedelic Velvet Light Air Cushion. The whole back is, we cannot read anything but that. Look at the front though. These are those boxes. You're like, I can't throw it away. It's too pretty. Enid is living makeup remover. Yes, Enid is a professional. Oh my God. This is all ASMR. It's all like raised. Oh my God. Okay, this might be my favorite. Just because it's so pretty. So when you get these, look at that. It's got like the fancy little cover on it. And then, uh-oh, this one looks like it leaked a little bit. Let's see what the shade looks like. Oh my God, that feels so nice. This literally feels like silk. This is the silk one. So I got the water cushion. I got this one is Pegasus Psychedelic Velvet Light Air Cushion. So the light air cushion, the water cushion, and apparently like they're a little bit, I think they're supposed to be a little bit different as far as the feeling of them. This is a ZC. Do you guys know the ZC brand? They do all like the British Museum and all the cool Egyptian stuff. I remember I got this just because it was on sale on this site and it was really cheap. And I'm like, let me get this because it's another thing I had to throw away a bunch. This is actually just a powder, but it's really pretty. But this is a powder, but I have no pressed powders like this anymore because I really did like declutter I had to get rid of a lot of stuff. So refreshing silky powder. So this is one of those things, throw it in my purse. And if I go out somewhere, I'm going to try it on my neck first. Let's see if it takes a little bit of this. Yep. Look, it took that shine right off my forehead immediately. Oh, that's gone. Well, that looks better. And then see, I didn't hit it over my brow right here. And you can see that shine. It's like, okay, bye. Let's get rid of that too. It's still going to shine a little bit just because, ooh, it's really nice on my nose. Okay, I like this one. That's a good powder. And it's really light. The K-Beauty stuff works really well for me because it all comes in these super alabaster pale shades. And that's one of the things like K-Beauty, you can't find a lot of dark shades because they just don't make them because they're not made for people that you've been trying to. So Janet, what do you think of Tear Tear? Yeah, the packaging really gets me. I have not tried this yet, honestly. Oh, or did I? Cream. No, I think I just swatched it on my hand when I got it. This one. I was going to try the Tear Tear today. Oh, no, I did not swatch this one yet. I thought I did. Nope, didn't open the Tear Tear yet. Okay, next video, we're going to have to try the Tear Tear. Maybe I'll have to do the Tear Tear in another live, and we'll try this one. But I wanted to use this one first because I've been using this, and I know... I'm curious. I should have been marking the little things. I'm trying to remember how many times I've used it. Kiss my lips, but not my face. Thank you. I'm trying to remember how many times I've used this so I can like mark it off. I'm curious how many times. It just says used for 100 days. I have not used it that long. I've had these for a few months, a couple months, and I just opened that one not that long ago. But yeah, so the Unleashia one is, so far, is my absolute favorite. I just, look how good this looks. Is it just me? Does it look good on camera? Because, I mean, I think it looks really good. All right, so let's play which palette? Should we do palette roulette? Oh my God, I'm streaming for so long. Screw it. Let's do a long live stream. What else am I doing? Nothing. Everything's closed today. She's laying down now. Look at this queen. Look at the queen. Yes, I love you. She's not spoiled at all. Not at all spoiled. Is it snowing yet? No, it's doing nothing out there. Oh, well. Okay, so should we do a palette bingo? Or should we just pick a palette for me to use? I will wait. I will wait for a moment. In the moment while I wait, let me throw on some. I'm going to throw on this again, the white, because I love it. And I don't care what color we're doing. I'm doing white. I have to really... It's fine. You like it. You have to... Can't tell. Okay, Janet, that's why I got all of those, is I'm really curious to see, am I going to be able to tell the difference? Like with all of these cushion foundations, there's an air. There's a water. There's like... I'm moving my mic. Sorry if you're hearing weird noises. I just need to move it a little tiny bit here. Okay. Let's get this out of the way. I don't want to spill anything. Enid's watching me like a baby. I wish you guys could see her. She's so cute. She's just watching me like, what do, Mama? What do, Mama? Mama's doing her makeup, baby, so you can try not to lick it off. Oh, there it is. I'm like, I lost my primer brush. I did not put enough of this on here. Pick a palette. Okay. Yeah, because I think palette bingo is a lot, and it's going to be too much. But yeah, I want to test those. And I think one day after another, I want to do the cushion foundations. And I want to rank them. And I'm going to do a tier list and go, which one is the best one? Which one's the one I like? Which one is the one I would recommend? So far, this Unleashia I really love, but it's the only one I've tried. So I can't give you a definitive go out and run out and get this one. So far, I love it. I mean, look at it's the thing that I like. It's like effortless full coverage. That's the black. It's effortless full coverage. Now I just thought I had the lid. I'm all over the place. Oh no. I lost the cap to this. It's here somewhere. But without a lot of work and a lot of blending. And it's so smooth and it doesn't feel like I have makeup on. So all things that are good. And also it seems to work pretty well with my lines and wrinkles and whatnot. It's not like settling in them. You know what I mean? The only thing that I don't like so far is with this Unleashia is every time, and it might just be a matter of powdering my nose more. Every time I use it, why did I put that powder away? Why did I put away the powder? Maybe I should try this. I have not tried this, and this is a day of trying new things and doing things differently. And let me peel the little thingy off. Yay. Just like the old days of YouTube beauty. Ah! Don't lick it! So the problem I have is right here where my glasses go. Because every time I put my glasses on, because I need to see, I should have some more contacts today. But then I'd have to put my reading glasses on. But every time I put them on, the cushion foundation tends to lift under my glasses. And I think that's just because I'm not using a good, I'm not really usually powdering a lot. Because I don't like a lot of powder. I kind of like a little bit of, hi. I don't like a whole matte thing. Hi, baby. Hi, yes. Your mommy is working. I know, baby. Do you have a little hair in your eye? You have glitter on your head. You have glitter on your nose. It fell off my hand. I can't get anything done with her. Like, look at, I mean, love of my life. Ow, you're so cute. Stop it. Here, lay down. Lay on, mommy. Lay right there. Okay. I should tuck you on your pillow. I'm trying to get her like tucked in. No, God. No, stop. Ah. So yeah, I'll do this and I'll put my glasses on and then I take them off and I have like little, hello, my paw print life. Ah, Enid's here. Do, 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 do. What palette should we do? Do you want to get, you are so tired. Look, she just keeps yawning. She's still teething because she's only like 6 months old. So she's like, ang, ang. But okay, with the foundation is on. You cannot licky. Thank you very much. All right, let's see. I have grabbed a bunch of palettes, but I don't want to give you guys too many choices because then it's going to be like too many choices and everyone's going to say a different one. So I'm kind of like, we'll see if anybody, there's not like a ridiculous ton of people here. So we'll see if we have like 2 people agree on one. I already used this once, but I have the Polar Express from Nomad. And I have not done, I did the reds, but I did not do any of this stuff over on this side. So I didn't do, okay, Enid, now you're going to have to get down for a second. Just putting her down for a second because Mommy is handling palettes and we don't want to drop them. Casper must be, oops, I knocked his blanket down. He must be downstairs with Dad. So I have Polar Express and I'm not even sure what to do. I don't think I want to do blue again though. So maybe not. But what I was thinking is there's 2 things. These 2 I did not get to use with like my Christmas stuff. And it's the Wicked Widow Edward Scissorhands ones. So the first one was this one. This is the first palette. Pretty. But what I'm thinking of doing is this is the new one. This is the second palette she did. And I love it because it's all like my greens and purples. So I have used it, as you can tell, but I'm thinking about maybe doing something with this one. So we have this guy. Let's say we have Wicked Widow. Seriously? And I have the Robert Welch Divination again because I've only used this once. And I do want to use it some more. And I want to do some different colors. So I have these rows. So, I mean, I already did this. But I could do like a row of the pinky purples. Or I could do the greens. I'm kind of feeling greens today, but I don't know. Sanit says Wicked Widow. I mean, these are really, these are pretty basic-y. I don't want to say, okay, Robert, I love you. It's not basic by any means. But, these are your basic, it's your basic thing. They're the rows. But, yeah, Sanit says Wicked Widow. And I have not used this palette enough, and I really like it. So I'm kind of thinking maybe this one. Or the Polar Express one is okay, like I said, but I don't think I want to do all those blues. Scissor Hands 2. Okay, we have 2 for Scissor Hands 2. And then this is the first one, which I'm like, I like it. I love Snow Angel. There's certain shades I love in here, but there's a lot of blue. There's like 4 blues. Ice Sculpture, Snow Angel, Scissor Hands, Goodbye, which is a really pretty color. The greens are gorgeous in here. You know what I think I want to do with this, though? I almost want to... You want all my palettes. I almost want to pop these out and rearrange the shades in here because I don't like the way they sit. Then the names won't match up. I'll have to write it on the back. Like I'll have to make a label for the back. Okay, you know what? We got 2 Scissor Hands 2. That's good enough for me. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. All right. Cool. We're doing this. Grab a brush. So I'm thinking purple and green. Does everybody agree? Purples, greens, purple or green, purple and green. Yeah, Wicked Widow too. Everybody likes this one. I love this one. I mean, I could do some blues with the green, or I could do blue and purple. But, I don't know. Anything jump out at anybody? Should I do a green look? I haven't done an all green look in a while. I don't know. I'm going to start with like a... I'm going to start with a... Whatchamacallit? Something in my crease just to start, and then we'll see like what happens. This is such a freaking weird color. I kind of want to do it. Blend and blend. It's this weird grungy kind of shade. Yeah, greens and... Danny A, hello. Danny A's first comment is liking the greens and purples. So I want to start with this weird grungy green called Blend and Blend because it's such a weird color. So doing my makeup on a live stream is a little weird. I can't zoom in. It is what it is. So, see what happens. I'm going to start with this in my crease, though, because it's just this really weird, grungy kind of a green shade. Why do I feel like I should have a shadow shield on? I'm going to try to not. So we're just going to do makeup, and then we're going to in chat, and then we're going to call it a day. Nice. I like this shade. Sometimes I like these weird shades are like, what do I do with this? Like, it's like a mustardy green. Honey, you can't come up while I'm doing eye makeup, baby. Not right now. She's like, let me get up there. I am literally being clawed at right now. So if you don't know what to do with one of these weird shades like this, I start in the crease with it. Sometimes these are the perfect things to do in a crease, and then you can work, because you can build over it. You can like build it up. I really feel like I should have put a shadow shield on. I'm going to keep saying that, aren't I? So you just start with like that shade. You're like, I'm not putting that on my lid. Or, hi, where do I get inspiration? Honestly, that's a good question. Oh my God, nobody's ever asked me that, and that's such a good question. Enid, ma'am. Oh, not happy unless she's sitting on me. Okay, look, you can sit on my lap. You can't eat my makeup. My inspiration is really just in my brain. I try not to look at a lot of other people's. I'll look at other people's things to get ideas sometimes, but really, I try to come up with things from my own head, like, and I just kind of go with it. I don't. It's like doing a painting. So I'm more. I think a lot of people don't do that with their makeup. They don't really approach it like it's a painting, or it's like I made a joke about that, but I'm like, whatever happened to painting our faces? Remember everybody said I'm gonna go paint my face. And it's like, I guess that's the way I look at it now. It's like I'm creating like a painting on my face. And Carolyn's here. Happy New Year, Carolyn. Hello. You missed a bunch of stuff, but not that much. We were chit-chatting, and then I'm going to keep my foundation out just to show people because it's so good. It's Unleashia, and I showed all my cushion foundations that I got that I'm going to be comparing. But this Unleashia I've been using, and I popped it on. And how fast did that go, you guys? It was like, boom, boom, boom. Not affiliated, not sponsored. They should. Enid's falling off. How did I decide to start on YouTube? My channel started in March 9th of 2009. The way I started it was I moved from Detroit to Pennsylvania. And hey, I found the cap for my... Hold on, let me put this over here. I'm so worried Enid is going to knock down my eyeshadow palette. I have to cap this. I just found the cap. Eye base is Eye for an Eye, Makeup a Murder, and it's white and it's called Suspense. Highly recommend. I have used this every single look I have done this month. I have used this. I mean, this month, last month, December. I used this all through December. I think maybe one look I didn't use it for, but this is absolutely my new favorite. Love it, love it. Oh, by the way, Jamie's not on here right now, Jamie Jamrazi, but she asked if this dries down or goes to like a powder, and I said it absolutely does, because if you look on my lids, I know I'm all over the place, but I just remember she asked this. Up at the top, where it is right here, see, I told her you can actually kind of blend it out with your finger a little bit. So it does dry down enough where you can almost like feather it out, which is really nice. So this, not affiliated, but can highly recommend. So far, I've been using it a month. I've used no other eye base. I'm like, let me just run this through the ringer. I told you guys on my channel, I'm not like, go buy this, blah, blah, blah. I am so over those. Let's rant. Those people who go on TikTok. TikTok is where this started, and I hate it. That's why I never make TikToks, and I don't do it. You don't get something and try it once and go, I love it, go buy it. I'm putting this on, I love it, go buy it. No, I've been using this for over 30 or about 30 days now on all my makeup looks that I've done. This stuff is really good. And it's also made by a makeup artist. So go figure. So this, I will say, 100% can recommend. Makeup a Murder eyeshadow base, Eye for an Eye. Really good. And this is Suspense is the white. If you don't want a white, they come in every shade from white to black and everything in between. And they do come in all skin tones. Oh, yeah, putting on your war paint. So, yeah, so then I was saying, starting my YouTube. So I was living in Detroit. We relocated out here. Here's the craziest thing. When we moved here, we didn't have any internet. Like, we were so in the middle of nowhere. There was no internet here. I couldn't do anything. I had 2 weeks that I had no internet at all the first 2 weeks living here. And I was trying to find a way to get internet. I started my channel in March 2009. And I started it in Michigan before I relocated out here. Before I relocated, I started I started like my Instagram and Twitter. I was on Twitter way at the beginning of Twitter, way long time ago. I was in the beginning of that. But yeah, October, November, December, like 6 months after I moved here, I started my YouTube channel. The reason I did it was because I wanted to be able to share my life out here with my family and my friends back in Michigan. And I said, well, we had like no internet. And when we did get internet, it was really slow and it took forever. And it was like podunk middle of nowhere internet. It was not high speed. Like, we still can't get like the fiber optic super fast 5G. Like, we don't have that here. Are you kidding? I mean, it's starting to catch up, but it's taking this long. We don't have anything that's like in the city. Okay. Ours is pretty good now. And my husband has really boosted a lot of stuff with like boosting the Wi-Fi through the house with little towers. So it's a lot better. But my problem was back then, I thought, well, I want to show my mom and dad and my brothers and all my friends back in Michigan. I want to show them where I live. I want to be like, oh, hey, I'm on the Delaware. I'm kayaking. Now, how do you do that? Back then, 2008, 2009, it's like I had like a flip phone or something stupid, right? There weren't smartphones yet like that. So basically I thought, well, the best thing I can do is start a YouTube channel, and then I'll just record stuff on my phone or whatever, and I'll upload it to my YouTube channel. And it was all private originally. And I would just send the links to my friends and family and say, hey, I filmed this. There's actually a video from 2009 that says for Dr. Jamie. And it was a video of me talking to Jamie. And I was on the Delaware River and I was talking to him going, oh my God, look at where I live now. I really miss you, blah, blah, blah. But isn't this beautiful? I can't wait for you to come visit. So I would basically record videos for my friends and family and post them on my YouTube and then make it like unlisted or private and send them a link to it. That's how I originally started my YouTube, was to share my life out here. And then I got my rescue girl, Trudy, and what year did I get her? Oh my God. How can I not? I want to say 2014? Crap. I have to think back. 14? Might have been. 7. Oh my God. I don't know. I can't math. But when I got Trudy has a Facebook page with like 3,000 followers. And Trudy got really well known because she was a puppy mill rescue dog. And she was a spokes dog for the rescue and all this stuff. So that got to be kind of a big thing. I'm going to talk while I'm doing my makeup. Otherwise, we're going to be here all night. That got to be kind of a big thing. And so that was Facebook was still kind of new even back when I started uploading on there for Trudy. So I ended up, Enid, you cannot steal. She is desperate to steal things off my makeup table. No, no, ma'am. So it was hard to upload videos directly to Trudy's page. And I wanted to share her progress as she was like rehabbing from being a puppy mill rescue dog. So what I ended up doing was doing YouTube videos of Trudy, and then I would post the link to her page on her Facebook page. Do you see this girl? Literally, ma'am, you're gonna fall. So I would share the links, and so some of Trudy's videos have tons and tons of views, but it's because if you go way back to like my videos back then, she has a lot of views because they were all her Facebook followers coming over to watch the videos I would post of her to her YouTube page. So I'd take, post a link on her Facebook page and everybody would come over and watch them. So that was kind of how that happened. So really, originally, everything on my YouTube was, I remember actually thinking like, how can I show everybody where I live and all this stuff and my family and friends? And I kept thinking, God, what am I going to do? Keep emailing people every day? This is ridiculous. It's just too much work. And I had so many friends and family back in Michigan. It was easier just to go on my Facebook or somewhere or send them an instant a message or a text or something and say, hey, I posted a video on YouTube for you. So I had fiber optics installed. Carpenters keep blocking the light with their eggs. Oh no. Oh, that sucks. Oh my God. Okay, I have some brows on now. Let's keep going. Oh, wrong palette. I put it over here because I didn't want Enid to eat it. We should move these also. We're going to move some stuff because, okay, you know what? I never sit in this seat for this long. Enid's on my pillow. My butt hurts. My butt hurts, My butt hurts because this little bench that came with, sorry, all the noise. The little bench that came with this vanity table that I have, it is not comfortable at all. Not at all comfy. So yeah, then when I started doing my regular, like doing actual content like this, in 2020, of course, my life fell apart as most people's did. And I was so depressed. And my best friend, Jeremy, I watched a lot of YouTube when I moved here. I was talking about it yesterday a little bit. I was looking back at like all of the something makeup I want to see go out and something I want to come in. Oh, that's a good question. That's an easy one. I don't even have to think about that. Jeremy told me you should do your YouTube channel. You've had the channel forever. Why don't you just use it? Why don't you do stuff with it? Why don't you put stuff? And so I said, okay, I will, but I don't know what do I want to say? What do I want to do? And I had no idea what I wanted it to be. And Jeremy is the one really who I have to credit with like all of the stuff that you've seen for 4 years. He gave me so much good advice. That's when you know somebody's your bestie and your best friend, is they give you really, really down to earth, real advice. And he had me watch a lot of YouTubers too, that, you know, he's like, watch this person, and take lessons from these people. And that's kind of what I did. Because I'm like, what do I want to be and what do I not want to be? And I was talking to him last night on the phone. We talked for like a couple hours last night. I was talking to Jeremy, even though he's going to be here in like 9 days. So you'll see him and I can't wait. But I told him, I said, oh my God, one of the things I want to do this year is I want to watch some of my old videos, my first makeup videos I did, because they're so cringe. They make me cringe. They're horrible. I mean, they were like 4 years ago at this point. Will be 5 years ago this year. And I just didn't know what I was doing. I was watching other people. And this goes back to the what's my inspiration. I was watching other people do makeup. So I was watching like Nikki Tutorials and Manny MUA and Jeffree Star and all these big makeup gurus and, you know, all that influencers. I was watching these people. I'm like, well, I guess this is what I have to do if I want to be a YouTuber, which is absolutely not true. And then I told Jeremy, I realized just, it really clicked in my head after a while. And it was a couple years ago when I started letting my gothy side out more and going, you know, this stuff isn't me. I look back, I did all these like makeup looks that were more normie and I didn't like them. I mean, I didn't think I looked good. I didn't feel good in them. I didn't feel like myself, but I was doing it for YouTube and I'm like, well, I don't know, you know. And it's funny because I'm so happy now doing this because I'm being who I am on the inside. So I'd say my makeup inspiration comes from me on the inside. And I don't look at what other people are doing because they're not me. They might have cool creative ideas, but you can have cool creative ideas up in your head. You just have to like get them out. And sometimes you can, if you don't know what to do, get those little cards. You can get them really cheap on Amazon too. Those things where it's like a face and you can draw makeup on it and sketch on it. Or just sketch a face on a piece of paper and pencil. Get colored pencils or use your palette and start playing with it. If you don't want to do it on your face, you use those little cards. Do I have mine here? Wait, I'm trying to see if I have them. They're here somewhere, but I don't know. Nope, they're not there. We got to do this mask, by the way. 'Tis the season to be lovely. It's not the season anymore. I got to do this mask. I can't have it sit around another year. I got to leave that out. So yeah, my inspirations for me. What do I want to see go out and come in? That is so easy. What I want to see go out is this TikTok nonsense of people like making you feel like you need to look a certain way that is viral or trending. Like, I'm a Capricorn. Welcome, Capricorns. It's Capricorn season. Let's talk the real shit, okay? What makeup should be, and this is why I love Robert Welsh, it's an expression of who you are and kind of who you are on the inside and what you want to put out into the world. Why do you want to put something out in the world that somebody on Instagram or somebody on whatever told you is the way you should be? Why do you want to let an influencer on TikTok? I am really on a soapbox now. Okay, I'm on a soapbox. We're going to do makeup while I'm soapboxing or else we'll never get this done, like I said. Garden, neighborhood. Let's do garden. It's like a Kelly green. Why do you want to let somebody who doesn't know who you are, who is never going to know who you are, who is never going to care about you? They just care about, they're mostly, you know, they're doing this stuff on TikTok to make money. Let's be real. I mean, nobody going on TikTok and going, I just want to express myself. And there's a few people, but the makeup people, I'm telling you, it's like, I never watch makeup on TikTok. I never have, never will. because I don't like people telling me what is trendy or what is not trendy. I don't care what's trendy. I don't ever want to be a person. I've never been a person who follows the crowd anyway, surprise. And I'm not going to be now. And I think when I first started my channel, I felt like maybe I had to. And I love my channel now. And now more than ever, I'm like, I'm never going to quit doing this. Yeah, authenticity. Yeah, amen to TikTok garbage. Oh, you live on a ranch in the middle of nowhere. I live on a mountain in the middle of nowhere. Hi, from the ranch to the mountain. Desert Southwest, I'm coming to visit you. I would love for makeup to be more affordable. Oh, yeah, and I don't think, it's not looking good. I feel like it's going to be more expensive, but we'll go into that in a second. Sell more singles. Yep, more singles is a good idea. The one thing that is kind of over, and I'm glad it's over, is big ginormous palettes. Remember the big ginormous palette phase? Like, who still has, like, ColourPop and Morphe with, like, you need 42 colors. Like, unless you're a working makeup artist, you don't need 42 colors. Unless you only have that as your only palette, then that's okay. But yeah, so I did garden on the corners. That looks pretty cool. And then what I'm going to do is take, this is, I think I'm going to do Peg. Peg is like the lighter purple. But, and I also don't like in makeup, like there's always a new thing. Like, oh, this is the new thing. You need to go buy this. It's like, do I though? So Adrian's in the chat and Adrian says, you know, oh, I want this palette. I want this palette. And I said, you know, I've really gotten away from buying every single palette. I was a palette collector when I started my channel. And that was like a thing too. I hope that never comes back. Please do not fall, Enid. I put Peg in there. So I did like a purple to a green. And clean brush. I'm just going to kind of like blend this out at the top a little bit. And I'm blending them in the middle. But see how that like weird mustardy shade actually works in the crease? I just want to soften this out a little. So this is just a clean brush. I'm just softening the edge a little bit. Alrighty. Sweet. I think I'm going to like the dark hair a lot better once I have makeup on. But yeah, I don't like there's always something new coming out. Like this is the new thing. This is the new thing. This is the new thing. So I was saying Capricorns, like we like classics. We are into like things that never go out of style, things that are classic. I can see cushion foundations becoming like a new classic thing because I think they're so good. I think they're like everything, especially my whole life of doing makeup for so long now. It's like, okay, this is a product that fills, I just bumping the mic with my brush. This is a product that fills a void in the marketplace or fills a void in makeup. I think there's certain things like there are plenty of. I would like to see definitely less of like ridiculously overpriced palettes. I agree with Adrian. And I was saying, like she was saying, how do you not buy every palette? So here's my rule now. And this is something I started doing. And it's like such a cool idea. I can't believe I didn't think of it sooner. So every time a new palette comes out, unless it's one that I'm like, I cannot live without this, I absolutely need to have it. And I've only done that with like 2 palettes this year. If you go back and watch my videos, I think there's only like 2 palettes. I'm like, I absolutely need to have this. When they come out, I'll be like, do I really want this? Okay, well, let me... Oh, it's all the way over. Wait, is it over here? No, it's right here. Awesome. This is what I want to use as an example. Spellcraft, right, by Lethal. So I told Adrian when a new palette comes out, what I do is I look at it. I look at people's swatches, and then I look at the palette, and I don't go, ooh, pretty, gimme. That's what you don't do. That's what TikTok all is. Look at this pretty thing. You need to buy it, put in cart, immediately check out. And everyone's in debt now, right? Don't do that. What I do is I look at it and I go, wow, that's really pretty. And then I look at the mattes. And I go, okay, well, that's my skin tone. That's a mauve. That's a very similar mauve. That's this one's really pretty. Rune has a little bit more of a brick tone to it. This is pretty pink. Okay, but it's a nice pink. I think I could use that. I love Raven because it's like a very warm, it's a warm black. I don't have a lot of warm blacks. And this amulet color that I used yesterday, love. Cauldron, I have a lot of shades like this, but it's a little different, but I have a lot of shades like that. I look at it and I go, what shades in this palette will I never touch? What shades will I never, ever use? Probably familiar. because it's literally the color of my skin. Now, here, I'll show you. I could use this. Like, say, I want to use this. I'll use some familiar, and I could go, well, let's blend this up at the top. And let's, you know, clean this up with the shade. So I'm not really using it as an eyeshadow as much as a cleanup tool, right? But I would never use this shade. I would never just wear this as an eyeshadow shade. So that makes me go, well, there's only one shade that I will probably never use, or maybe I can find a use for it. Okay, I would consider getting this palette. If there are more than 2 or 3 shades that I will never ever touch, I'm not buying that palette. And that's my new rule. So use this as an example. This one, I was like, are there shades I will never use? I don't love browns, and I do love yellows. So these shades, these really got me. I have a lot of blues, but these blues are really different. And this is like a really dark teal. I don't like browns a lot, but I do like this and this. And I want to start doing more browns because it's a challenge for me because I avoid it. And I think I said that in a different video too, where I'm like, what do you avoid and why are you avoiding it? And sometimes the thing you hate, the thing that you don't like, or you're avoiding might be such a good lesson for you. You might really get something out of it. Oh my God, I got so many comments. Authenticity. Yes, come visit. When I see a palette, I put it in my cart. Okay, I do this too. I was going to say this. So when I see a palette and I like it, I put it in my cart and then I forget about it. The only palette that I bought immediately, there's 2 this year that I bought immediately. One was the new Gourmand Girls palette, the Frosty, whatever the hell it was. It's the Frosty. Frosted Kisses, yeah, something. You know the one. Janet knows what it is. The new Gourmand Girls palette, I bought immediately. Actually, not even immediately. I think I got it the next day. I didn't even set a timer. The Robert Welch palette was the only one I immediately bought. But he is another one who I wanted to support him, and Blend Bunny too. But I want to really support him because he is one of the reasons that I started my channel and do what I do. And he's like a real one, right? I mean, I'm like, okay. Sniffly. Making sure there's not eyeshadow on this. So, yeah, I wait. Let me tell you, on my phone, if I open my Chrome, I'm not going to do it now, but there is a whole bunch of stuff on here, right? And in my Chrome, and there are all these carts that are open that I have not bought stuff. I should do a video going through all the stuff I didn't buy and all the stuff that's still in my cart that I didn't buy. It would blow your mind. Yep, and if I'm not as excited 24 to 48 hours later, I do the same thing. The worst thing you can do is impulse buy palettes anymore. That's what I would like to see go out. The immediate, you need this. This is the big thing. This is the new thing. It's viral. It's trending. And the thing is, like, I was talking to Jeremy about this last night. It's like a serotonin boost, and you're like, oh yeah, I want to get that, and then you get it, and then how many times do you use it? Or how long has it been sitting there? And then it just becomes another thing. My husband has a thing, like he says he hates dust collectors. He's like, I hate dust collectors. If you have palettes that are becoming dust collectors, or if it's bound to become a dust collector, don't buy it, okay? Okay, this, I have to read this. Becky said, I just did that with Ensley Rain, then all the stuff happened with the brand. And yes, I agree, Adrienne. I would like to try one palette from each company. Can't afford it. Don't worry. You're not missing as much as you think you are. I think they need to slow down and bring them out. They should limit to 4 per year. I agree with that too. I love Nomad, but Nomad, I wish they would release like at max 4 palettes a year because they do a lot. I don't want to say Nomad is no ColourPop. Okay, ColourPop is the worst offender, but I wish Nomad would slow down a little bit. Okay, let's go back, rewind to Ensley Rain. Oh my God. So there is an Instagram account you might follow or not follow called Goth Adjacent. Her name is Jenna. Goth_ADJACENT. Goth Adjacent. She actually posted a story a week ago this past Sunday when the Ensley Rain thing first happened. If you don't know what it is, don't worry. I'm using the Bogs, which is this sparkly white. I'm just going to kind of put it up here a little bit. Not sure if I'm going to like this. Okay, over the purple, it's really bringing out the purple. That's kind of cool. All right. Ensley Rain, believe it or not, so Goth Adjacent posted when all this stuff blew up with Ensley Rain, and it was a week ago this past Sunday. Ensley Rain is an indie brand. And what's really shocking, here's the most shocking part of the whole story. It's the one indie brand, or one of the only ones, I never bought anything from. I do not own one single thing from Ensley Rain. And it's weird, like when I think like, why don't I own anything from them? So I was chit-chatting in Instagram DMs with Jenna, and I'm like, it's interesting that I never bought anything from them, and I'm trying to think of why. And then I looked and I was like, I went on their website and I looked at their palettes, and I'm like, their palettes just don't jump out at me. I don't know. They just didn't really, there's none of them that, there it is. I'm grabbing my Glimmer Grasp because I'm not going to make the same mistake I made yesterday. The Glimmer Grasp does actually have tone to it, by the way. It's like a skin color. It's not white, which I don't mind. But I need this. There it is. I need this on my lid because I want to get some of this to stick. But Ensley Rain is using AI. Basically, long story short, if you want to know what's going on with them, they said they weren't using AI on their covers of their palettes. And the problem is, if you're going to use AI, own it and be that brand that uses AI. But they said, no, we're not using AI. We have an artist doing this. And then it was found that they were using AI. The other thing that happened, and this is very long story short, okay? I'm not Jen Loves. Jen Loves just did a whole thing on this on Sunday. I highly recommend you go watch it if you want to know the whole Ensley Rain story. I'm giving you the Cliff's Notes abridged version. So then, you never want to do something shady as a brand because the internet and the sleuths are out there. And everybody was like, oh my God, Ensley Rain liked a post that someone put up. I think it was a TikTok or something. I don't know. They liked a thing that was talking about how pronouns are a joke and pronouns shouldn't exist and they, them, and like kind of mocking it. And it said Ensley Rain liked this, and people were like, oh girl, no. I'm no social media manager, but no. You're walking into a minefield. I mean, what have you learned? Nothing. Let's see. Searching for a green to pink duochrome. Can only find the perfect one in a palette of 16. Don't need them all. Green to pink duochrome. I will... Hold on. Hold the phone. Everything is pausing. I may have an idea. I don't know if they have a pink to green duochrome, but there's one brand that may have a single for you. I don't know. And if they don't, I should write to them because I know the owner. Singles. Welcome to one of my lives where I go 50, 100 different directions. Home. Why is it not coming up? Don't tell me they're not doing eyeshadow singles anymore. Look, I haven't been buying a lot, so single eyeshadows. Here we go. One product. Oh, they stopped. Crap. Okay, well, Mythologie Cosmetics had some of the best eyeshadow singles, and that's who I was going to say. I wonder if they have them. But, okay, I will keep my eyes open. If anybody can find a pink to green eyeshadow duochrome single, it will be me. I will let you know. I swear I almost want to look through my palettes, and if I have one that I haven't used, I'll pop it out and send it to you. I'm not kidding. Look at Notoriously Morbid, okay, for a pink to green shifting eyeshadow. Check out Notoriously Morbid. Even if you can't find, or VE, I don't think they have one. Notoriously Morbid might, because they just have so much crap. It's insane. Like, what you want to look for is these, the little loose ones like this. And then you can just get a mixing medium and you can make it. The other thing you can do is you can make your own. You can get these little powders. You get a multichrome green and a multichrome pink like this. You mix them together. Maybe I should do that in a future video. I'll make the color you want. But I know it's out there. You may find it more in the spring because green and pink is more of a springy Easter thing. So brands may come up with that. You might see one pop up. The problem is I think a lot of people, I wish they would go back to more singles. A lot of brands are cutting out the singles and I don't know why. It's like, why are you doing this? Anyway, yeah. So if you want to check out the Ensley Rain thing, Jen Loves, just this past Sunday, did a whole live on it. But yeah, they really screwed up. As Peter Mon says, they screwed the pooch. Okay, they screwed the pooch. People do not forget things. Like, the thing with indie makeup is there's so many like artists like me. I mean, I'm an artist. My niece Mads is an artist, who Mads especially is affected by AI stealing their designs. Sorry, my nose is itchy, but I can't itch my nose. I'm just like, all right, let's keep going with this and let me get done. Okay, I wanted to let this dry on my lids a little bit. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to do green on the corner. Isolation. Okay. Ooh, tough choice. Tough choice, tough choice. Wait. No, I think we're going to go with isolation. Isolation on New Year's Day. I'm going to do the isolation one here. What was I saying? No, I mean, the one thing is like the one thing if you do the whole like, oh, we pissed everyone off because of the AI thing. And then there are so many people who are, trans, they, them, and they wear makeup. And you're an indie makeup brand, and a lot of those people support you. And to see you say something like even though they didn't comment on that post, but there was a like on it, that is enough for people to say, is this really who you are behind your brand? Why would you like this post? Now, maybe maybe they didn't mean to like the post and they accidentally hit like. I'm not speculating. I don't know. Maybe they genuinely liked the post. I don't know. I didn't watch the whole Gen Love thing, by the way. I've just been like really busy. I usually catch up on those. I have them in the background when I'm working or something. Okay, so there's our sparkly green on that corner. And then we're going to do... I think I'm going to do something like this imperfect in the middle. I'm going to do Ice Dance, which is the purpley. It's like the color of my Jeep. I love it. That's going to go here. Oh, my Lord. But yeah, Ensley Rain really screwed up. And it's like, why did I never buy Ensley Rain? So I looked at their website and I'm like, I remember why. Their palettes were not my cup of tea. I didn't love all the color stories. There was one that I really loved the color story, and it was so expensive. I was like, no, ma'am. It was $100 palette. I'm like, dude, in this economy? I mean, I have enough palettes. I don't care how pretty a palette is. Unless it's going to wash my dishes and do my laundry, I'm not buying a $100 palette. I'm sorry. If they want to give me one. Let's see. Let's catch up on some. So Adrian said, thing is, you get a palette and then a new one comes out. You get used once and then keeps going. When a YouTuber should use a palette a few times, not once, and then move to the next. That's what I stopped doing. So that's another thing that ties into the what I want to see go out in 2024 and be in 2025. Let's keep using the same palette. Let's see how much we can do with one palette before we buy another one. And that's why I'm really not buying a lot of palettes. I'm like... And I think if a palette, if it's a classic and it's really worth buying, you should be able to keep using it like through the whole year, or using it there. If you want to follow stuff like that, just find accounts that are, I follow some. There are YouTuber accounts that are Project Pan YouTubers, and they will use the same shit over and over until it's gone. So I'm using Imperfect in the center because it's like this really sparkly thing. I might have to do this with my finger. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to put one layer on with the brush, and then I'm going to... Okay, I'm trying to decide what I want to do under my eyes. This is like the longest makeup look ever. You guys can't get me sidetracked like this. So, yeah, let me tell you what I stopped watching and stopped following. And Adrienne, this might help you a lot. I do not watch anyone unbox PR anymore. I don't watch it. I don't watch anyone. If it's PR, I don't watch it. If someone got something in PR, I don't watch it. Period. End of story. I don't watch it. I'm sorry. I love Baddie Bean. I love Jen Loves. I love all that. But like, there is so much stuff that if they're unboxing stuff and they're like, oh, this is PR, this is a new thing that's coming out, I don't watch it. And that has changed the game for me because that you just get that like FOMO because somebody got it in PR and you're like, oh, that looks so cool. I got to get it. Oh, look how cool that is. And I'm not saying like people are honest, you know, I'm not saying like Baddie Bean especially. She's like really good. Like I trust her. Okay. But like they're still getting a free palette, and any palette you get for free is going to be pretty by nature of I got this for free and it's pretty. I mean, who do you see open a PR palette and go, God, this is god awful ugly as sin. I wouldn't put this on my worst enemy. Nobody is going to say that except me, which is why I don't want PR because I'll be like, I am never wearing this, y'all. I have a good story for you guys in regards to that. Yeah, preferring singles. Check them out. On Etsy. Bella Beauty Bar, I absolutely love. I only have like 1 or 2 palettes. I have 1 palette from them, I think. Maybe 2. I haven't bought any Bella Beauty Bar in a long time. I think I have the Strange and Unusual palette, which is one of my favorites. Carolyn says I haven't bought any new palettes. 1, can't afford. And 2, don't think any, even if there's a brand I would like to try. Not one JS palette or mirror. Let's see. Some of that. Yeah, some of them get the PR. They open the PR. Okay, here's a trick. Okay, the people who are opening the PR, like the day before, what they do is the day before the whatever the thing is going to be released. In your timeline, you will see all these people who got the PR. My whole timeline is, okay, I don't hate Nomad. You guys know I love Nomad. My whole timeline, my whole page on YouTube is new Nomad palette, new Nomad palette, new Nomad palette, new Nomad palette. Is it any good? Is this the best palette of the year? Is this my favorite palette of the winter? New Nomad palette. And I scroll through all of them and I don't watch any of them. And I love Nomad, but I don't watch those, okay? I'm not watching them because I want to decide on my own. I'm going to look at the palette. What I would rather do is go to like someone like Fira or Temptalia or someone on Instagram. I would look at the swatches, okay? I look at the swatches and I go, okay, those are pretty. I don't want to hear somebody I don't know saying, oh, this is the greatest. For one thing, they're all like 20 or 30 years younger than me. Okay, I'm being honest. You get honesty here. They're all 20 to 30 years younger than me. I don't want to hear it. I'm using a little bit of Razor Sharp, which is this silver. I'm just going to put it on the corner over here. Do I need silver on the corner? No, but kind of like it. It's going around my piercing. I'm trying to shove it under there. You know, I love this piercing, but it's also sometimes a pain in my butt. It really challenges my eyeshadow situation. Okay, so there's all that mess. Yikes. Blend this a little bit more. So I'm going to put some of this over silver. This is a very smoky, gothy kind of thing going on here. Did I just get that in my eye? A little bit. Not getting a ton of fallout. I'm getting a little bit, but not a lot. So that's good. Okay, let's do something under my eye. But yeah, it's like I don't... Look, I'm, how can I say this? I don't trust people anymore. I'm just going to say it like it is. I don't trust them. And I think a lot of people feel like that. I don't trust them. They don't know me. You don't know me. All these people getting PR, they don't know me. I don't know them. So I'm doing the same thing. I'm doing the purple in here, and then the green's going to be on the corner, in case you're wondering. Again, this is Ice Dance, and then I'm going to do... I think I'm going to do Isolation again on the corner. I was going to maybe do the Kelly green one, but I think I'm going to do Isolation. Purple sparkles on my nose. But yeah, I think everybody's getting really tired of that. So one of my conversations with Jeremy last night was about, and again, the TikTok thing, the overconsumption core. They call it overconsumption core. It's where everybody just has the next thing. This is the next thing. This is the next thing. If you don't have this, what's wrong with you? What are you doing with your life? Why do you not have this? This right here is the shiny, pretty thing that will make you happy. And I'm like, dude, no, it won't. In the immediate moment, it might make you happy. In the long run, in the big picture of life, look, if there's a palette that is so good that it's going to fix everything in your life, by all means, buy it. But I really don't think that exists. It's a shiny, pretty thing to make you happy, but it's not going to fix your life. It's not going to like magically. Okay, if you don't like the way you look, right? Here's a good example. You don't like the way you look. There's something you don't like about yourself, whatever it is. And we all have it, right? Everybody has something they don't like about themselves. Do you really think that if you just get one palette or all these palettes or all this shit, it's going to change your life so much that you're going to all of a sudden love yourself? Microphone to the audience. No! That's work you need to do on the inside. Palette ain't going to fix that for you. And I think, like, sorry for the noise. When I stopped doing makeup for a while, I just had like a total breakdown about it. I was like, oh my God. I'm going to take the Bogs again and just do a little inner corner, little sparkly something, something right there. Just to, again, brighten that up. And we're going to do a waterline and some... Hold on, let me do my waterline really quick. Using the Shentakaya Violet Damask. Violet Damask. That's going to be... Look, if I ever have a palette or shade, my names are going to be so good. It's like, is it Violet Damask? No, it's Violet Dumbass. It's Violet Dumbass. I'll have like the worst names ever. I want to do like the Shane and Jeffrey thing and like name palette, like name shades after my friends. There'll just be a shade called Jeremy and nobody will know. Unless you know, you know. Okay, I really like this. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Where is my mascara? I hate that I'm blind. There it is. I put it right in front of me. So I'm like, I'm doing a live. Let me put all my stuff where I can find it. I went off on so many tangents, but I think you guys know what I'm saying. I mean, you get the general gist of it. But yeah, Ensley Rain I thought was really overpriced. Let's see. Some of the Get PR you don't use. For me, I'm not easily swayed by influencers. Me either. I'm too not a crowd follower. Me either. Welcome non-crowd followers. This is your safe space. Love Betty Jean, but I do skip videos. Not only do I waste my money, I don't waste my time. Oh my God. That is the greatest thing anyone has said. It's wasting your time and your money to keep watching people show something that they got in PR. They show it and they never ever wear it. So here's some homework for you. Yeah, makeup isn't going to make your flaws go away at all. Absolutely, Adrienne. But are they flaws though? You know, and if they are flaws, you go, okay, these are flaws. These are things I need to work on. But some of the stuff that you think are flaws are not flaws. You know, they're things that make you you. You have to stop thinking like everything is a flaw. We're all flawed. Every single person in the world is flawed. We're human. That's another thing that I would like to see go out in 2025. Thinking that all of these people on TikTok are not flawed. The first step to admitting that you are human is that you are flawed. You know who I like to follow and who I believe in and who I watch? People who are happy and comfortable to share how fucked up they are. Their flaws. That's one of the reasons I talk about Peter Mon all the time. The dude is brutally... Oh, I did it. I knew I was going to do it. Big smudge of mascara. Editing me would be like, okay, get that out of there. Now, I fixed that really fast. That's good. Peter Mon is happy to share how messed up he is. He cries on camera all the time. He jokes about it too. He's like, oh my God, I cry on camera so much. But I like people who say, look, I'm not perfect. I'm flawed. Like, I am such a nerd and I am so clumsy and I am so awkward. Peter Mon talks about how he's socially awkward. Peter Mon and I would be besties because we would be the ones sitting in a corner somewhere just being socially awkward together and like making each other laugh, but also being really uncomfortable because we're laughing out in public. And are they looking at me because we're laughing at something? And I am constantly working on like, I've come a long way of not giving two shits about what people think of me. And I think what makes people beautiful is admitting that they're not perfect and that they're flawed. And owning your flaws and going, yeah, I'm a nerd. I screw things up. I feel like I can't do anything right some days. I feel like that almost every day. Okay. But I also go, hey, you know, I'm out here trying my best and I'm doing it. And I think everybody should tell Adrienne to do her YouTube channel again because I told her in a message and Adrienne quit doing her YouTube channel. And I'm like, it's therapy, yo. Why do you think I do this? I mean, really, the reason. Oh, so that goes back to my why did I start doing YouTube? Really, it's therapy for me. It seriously is. It's nice that people watch, but if you weren't watching, I would still be talking to a camera. Because I just feel like I remember telling Jeremy, I said, I have so much experience in life and I've done so many things and I've had such a crazy life. I said, I almost feel bad sometimes that I don't want to, oh, that's not a good way to put it. I don't feel bad, but sometimes I'm like, wow, it's weird. I never had kids because I have so many experiences I could share. I'm going to use Cloudberry, which is my #1 shade that I always use in this Menagerie palette. This thing now is like 4 years old. I'm still using it. My face has not fallen off. It's still looking okay. Oh, that's kind of spotty, but it's fine. We will blend. I just want to get a little bit of color on. But yeah, I feel like I have stuff to share with the world, stuff I want to put out there. And I said, it kind of is a kind of a cool thing to think that maybe someday when I'm long gone, stop growling at your brother. Casper's here. Someday when I'm gone, somebody might find something like this on YouTube and see me talking on YouTube. And it's like, wow, she died 10 years ago. But, but it's like, but they're watching it and they're like, wow, this person had a lot of really cool things to say or a lot of interesting insights or whatever. And I think that's kind of a cool thing, Okay, I'm using this Bound pressed highlighter, the Witches from Notoriously Morbid, because it's purple. Oh, this might not be the right brush for this. This may not be the right brush. We're just going to do early light. Oh, no, it's fine. Okay. Ooh, pretty. Okay, I love this. This little bag was worth it for this pressed highlighter, I think. I like it. Okay, if you are an aging goth like me, do not put highlighter in this area under your eye. Right here, don't do it. Go to the highest part of your cheekbone right here. That's where your highlighter goes. Right there. Not up here. It's another thing I would like to see. That kind of did go out. I talked yesterday about how I put highlighter on my nose. Most people will say, Wayne Goss, he hates highlighter on the nose. I think it looks cute, but that's because of the shape of my nose. You have to see if you have the right shaped nose for a highlighter, then do it. Also, I do a little bit on Cupid's bow and sometimes up here, but not usually. All right. Everything but the lips is done. So now I have to put my glasses on because I am not going to be able to see any of my lip products. And I really need help picking a lip shade for this. And if it looks like crap, I'm going to blame all of you. Because yesterday, oh my God, how cute does that look? With the dark hair. Oh my God, I feel like I need to go somewhere now. Let's see, anybody else? Life advice? I'm here. So yeah, I really, Peter got to see my ex's gift from my bestie before I did give us. I love Peter. I know I told him I was online today. I sent him a direct message on Instagram and I said, hey, I'm going to go live. But I know he's probably hanging out with Alex today and they went to that wedding yesterday. So I am guessing Peter might jump in my chat when Jeremy's here and I do my birthday chat next Thursday. He might end up, because he loves Jeremy. So maybe he'll end up like hopping in. I hope he does. It'd be cool if he hopped in my chat for when Jeremy's here. So let's see. Take these out. What is my hair doing? My hair is so kooky now. I love it. Do you guys love the black and blonde? Because I'm kind of like, I'm like super loving this now. I can't believe I waited so long to do this. Holy crap. So yeah, that's another reason that I got inspired to do my channel was originally it was sharing stuff with my family. Then I didn't do anything. And highlighter by the lip makes it got milk. It depends on the shape of your lips. Now, if you are wearing a really dark lipstick and you have full lips, it can look really nice. If you have very thin lips and you wear a bright shade, it looks like got milk. So, and you don't put it, okay, here's the problem. If you're getting got milk lips with highlighter, here's what you're doing wrong. The little raised part of your Cupid's bow, the little parts that stick out right here and right there. You don't put it anywhere but two raised things right there. Don't put it anywhere else. And if you do get it in the middle, you can always do something like, hold on. If you're like, well, I always get it in the middle. Concealer down the middle. And then just blend it out a little bit. And then it got rid of it in the middle right there. But it's just down there. But it looks weird until I put lipstick on. Okay. Yeah, Peter and I actually, like, I send him a lot of DMs, and he said the sweetest thing. Okay, there's a couple of things I'm going to say, like, on the Peter Mon tip, because I know I have Peter Mon vloggerinos and here stuff. He helped me get my channel views and everything up, which I am, like, forever grateful. But when I got to 1,600, I said, oh my God, I can't believe I'm to 1,600 subscribers, because I'm trying to get to 2,000 by my birthday, and I said yesterday I probably won't, and that's fine. It was just like a lofty goal I have, right? Let's find lip stuff. Okay, looking at this, what do you guys think? Dark purple lip, lighter purple lip, rosy lip. I don't really want to do green. Don't say green lip. I'm not feeling a green lip right now. You really got to be in the mood. I'm not feeling a green lip. Where are all my lip products? Oh, I have all these. Oops. Scaring the heck out of my poor dog. These are all my menageries right here. I mean, we could do something I never do. I did a really cool purple ombre lip once. That's kind of nice. Dude, oh, no problem. Hey, she's back. I'm still here. This is like the longest live stream ever. We could do this like light lavender. And then, oh crap, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? What if I do a green and purple lip? I don't know. That's weird. Maybe not. I like this one better. What if I do a green lip with a purple lip with a green lip gloss over it, which I do have, by the way, if I can find it. I'm scaring Enid because I'm scooching lip things along, and she's like, where is it? It was here. Oops, sorry. I'm dropping tubes of lip product on my dog now. No. Where is it? Oh, crap. Okay, that's all up there. Hold on one second. I'm standing up, and I'm putting Enid down, and I have to fix my dress. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing like a little dress. This is actually a dress. I got it from Blackcraft Cult, and it was on clearance. That's the only reason I got it. I'm looking for my Notoriously Morbid greens, my metallic. Oh, okay. I found what I was thinking of on the pink and green tip here with the lip things. Where in the heck is that lip gloss? I really need to organize better. Oh, here it is. It's got to be right here. Hold on. Oops. No. There it is. Okay, so I was thinking, Enid just ran off. Enid just ran away with this. All right, I'm back. Okay. Do you have a purple gloss? I have lots of purple gloss. You were saying pink and green multichrome, and it made me think of this. And on my crappy, okay, you can kind of see it at the top. This has it's a hot pink and a green. Notoriously Morbid. It's called Villainy. This is one of my all-time favorite. What's it called? The metal thingies. Mystic Metallics. Good girl, Enid. I'm going to try to... It doesn't have probably as much pink as you want, but it's like green and hot pink, like green and fuchsia. Let me see if I can get it to pick it up. Okay, see, it's like a hot pinky... There you go. Okay, and then it's like... But it's... You can't... There we go. I'll have to keep moving my hand around. It's like a really dirty green with like a gold to hot pink shift. And in the tube, I'm trying to hold it where you can really see it, because I can super duper see the hot pink at home right now. But this is what made me think of you looking at Notoriously Morbid for a hot pink and green is this, because this is one of my favorite shades they ever did. It's called Villainy. Now I kind of want to wear this. Should I do Villainy? I haven't done this one in a while. I do have purple glosses. I'm uncertain where. Oh, there was one right here. Where did I just put it? Crap. The purple gloss I have is, it doesn't have a lot of purple in it though. I have a purple gloss that, hold on, I'm getting up again. Oh my God, it's dark out. Oh, my husband rocks. He went and put the chickens in for me. Where's my purple gloss? It is right here. Ta-da! You ask, I probably have it. Yes, I do have a purple gloss. So this is Nomad. And this is the, what's it called? Fête de Provence. Oh, this is Lavande, which is lavender in French. So I do have this purple gloss. Oh, this is nice. That, oops, where am I going? There it is. So I could do a purpley purple lip with this purple and this gloss over it. What do you guys think? Should I do that? You never know who to trust. I have lots still having, oh yeah, it's, you know, the thing is, I think everybody, one of the things with like, okay, more life advice. No, don't listen to me. I'm not a professional. I'm just an old person who's been through a lot of shit. Okay, so I have the greens and then I have the purples. So here's what I think my choices are going to be, are like these right here. We could do this green with the green, which is, this is Unearthly and this is called Moss. And then I have the Mystic Metallic, or I could do like Kiwi with that over it, like that. But see, I don't feel it when you hold it up. I'm not really feeling that. I'm feeling this. I think I'm feeling this. You said purple gloss. I'm doing the purple gloss. We're going to do this. I'm going to have to stop talking for a second. Crap. How fast can I do this? Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, I like it. Whoop. As I stab myself. Yes, purples, purple, purple gloss. Yeah, see, we're all on the same page. We all get along here. I think this is called Hyacinth, but let me double check. Yep, Hyacinth. Expires 12 months. Probably like 2 years old. I don't care. Okay, cool. I have to let this dry down so we can chat for a second. Let's see, how does this look with the... That is freaking colorful AF. I like it though. I love the way the eye look came out. This, I wish you would put this back in stock. I wish you would get this back in stock, because it's just like, why are you not restocking this palette? That's another complaint I have, okay, is why are these brands, they do a palette that's so good and then they never restock it. And I understand, like, they can't keep restocking every palette. The indies, they can only have a certain amount they can do. But I would venture to say if Wicked Widow would do Scissorhands 2 again, I bet they would sell it out again, because it's so good. This is such a good palette, and the colors are so pretty. And like I said, even using, you're like, what do I do with this crazy, weird, ugly, mustardy, greeny color? Great shade in your crease. Start there, and then work out from there. How are we doing with the lip? What else was I going to say about stuff? So I think I was going to say, so that's where I think what else I would like to see go out in 2025, with all of the people telling you what's wrong with you. All these influencers judging you, who they've never met, right? They've never met you, and they're judging you by what you own or don't own. And I'm like, I'm not watching your channel, and I'm not watching your TikToks or anything else. Like, that's not, you know what that is? That's a bunch of very young people who don't know better, and they don't realize that that's not where the happiness lies. Like I said, it's short-term happiness. It's a serotonin burst. It's a dopamine hit, and that's it. And then that goes away. And then look at my poor, sorry, I just noticed in the background, I have to trim this leaf. This one's new in here. This is my bird of paradise. And I brought her in here to get more light, but I do have to trim this leaf. Ooh, we got to trim her. She's getting a haircut this week. Yeah, the happiness is not in the stuff. And the thing is, when you find the things that do make you happy, then things come to you. You know what I mean? And I always hate that, because I was always like angry, bitter goth person. As I was like, oh, I'm so sick of that toxic positivity crap, blah, 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 blah. Ooh, be happy and good things will happen. Cut to me being happy and good things happen. So who's the joke on? Probably me. When I stop being pissed off at everything in the world. Believe me, I'm still pissed off at a lot of stuff. I'm just getting this out of the corners. But, okay. Had to make sure that it's not coming off. And then we're going to do this purple lavande gloss. Enid went away. She's like, I'm done with you. Good call, guys. Good call. It looks so weird without my libret piercing in. Purple sparkly lip, purple sparkly eyes. Awesome. Yeah, this is yeah, get back to your channel. You feel awkward. Your mom watches your, oh my God. You know what? Don't let people bother you. The problem is when you live with someone who watches your videos like that, and you live with somebody and then they watch your videos, then they pick at you. It's like, it's really hard to like combat that and get past it. At the same time, so that's where my personality differs, where I'm like, oh, you don't like what I'm saying? I'm going to say it 5 times louder for all the cheap seats in the back. If you don't like what I'm saying, I'm going to say it 50 times, and I'm going to be even more of a bitch. But that's just me. I mean, and there we go. Sorry, just making sure I'm not getting that on my lips while I'm yelling. But yeah, it's, when you see, like, my husband doesn't watch my videos, and he's the only person I live with, and my dogs. But yeah, it's the thing is too, like, the more you do YouTube, if you watch my first videos, I was so awkward and I was like embarrassed. It's almost like I was embarrassed to be on camera. And now I'm just like, look, y'all, I will come on here and be a straight up bitch if I got to, if somebody deserves it. I always say, oh, she yells when, oh my God. And your mom doesn't go anywhere, does she? That's the hard part. Can you go outside? Walk to a park. What if you do a Peter Mon, like walk to a park and do your videos? Now, even if you only upload like 2 or 3 times a week, go, I'm going for a walk, and go find a bench somewhere. Go find a park and just go record. My husband loves what I do. He is super supportive of my channel, as you guys know. But I'll be recording and I'm like, I'll have to pause and I go, I'm recording. And I'm like, oh, you know. So, I mean, you know, things aren't always perfect here. When you live with someone, you're going to have people walking around and whatever. I mean, or you just go, you have to, I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. But I mean, I'm just a really strong personality. So I don't let people like dampen who I am. I'm like, look, this is something that's good for me. This makes me happy. I'm going to do it. I mean, somebody said a troll thing on my channel, on one of my shorts once. And I said like a clapback thing. And then somebody else under it said, this is like the single best clapback I've ever heard to a troll or a hater comment. And I'm like, well, you know, I just don't care. I mean, you just gave me a view and I possibly made money from it. And you made a comment. So you put me in the algorithm. And I said something like, you do realize by even commenting, you're going to see me more now, you dumbass. Like, People are so stupid, you know. I don't know. I'm just like, yeah, whatever, dude. Keep commenting on my videos. Thanks for the engagement. I love when people comment and say bad things because you know what? How do you think like Trisha Paytas, like all these people, they became huge because people were like, you know, oh, you're a troll. People were yelling at them. It's like, what I need is like a bazillion. No, I don't want to jinx that. A whole bunch of trolls over here. And then I can be like, I'll blow up because everyone's over here hating on me. I don't know. Like I always say, I'm about to be 56 and I'm wearing bright purple lipstick. Do you think I care what people say? At the end of the day, I hate that saying. Can that saying go out? Can that saying go out in 2025? At the end of the day, especially when people say it like 4 times in one video. And I'm like, how many ends of the days do you have? Are we recording this over 4 days? Because you've said at the end of the day like 4 times. I notice things like that. That's one of those phrases. Like, can we leave at the end of the day in 2025? Let's do that. But at the end of the day, I have to like what I did or be proud of myself of something I did. And if somebody came on and said, oh, you look like an idiot in purple lipstick, I'll go, yeah, I don't love purple lipstick on me either. Maybe I do look like an idiot, but I'm a happy idiot. So, and you seem like you're miserable. So joke's on you. Again, you know, who's the happier one, me or you? And I think it's good trying things and doing things that put you in uncomfortable places. That is speaking of polarizing people, David Goggins. Do you guys know who David Goggins is? David Goggins is kind of an asshole. Okay. David Goggins is kind of a jerk, and people the thing about him is he's so polarizing. People either love him or they hate him. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Sanitz, I noticed that there's like you do have some creepy people in your comments being like talking about how cute you are. They definitely have a crush on you. And I could see how Trevor would be like, that's creepy. And I have to say, I even read those comments on your thing and I'm like, it's giving a little bit of creepy vibes, you know, but at the same time, the best thing to do is just not say anything. Like, you don't have to like the comment. You don't have to. I've gotten a few comments on mine. They're like, you're pretty, you're cute, da 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 da. Oh, and they're like, I don't know if they're bots or if they're real guys, but either way, I'm not engaging with them. You know, either way, I don't even hit the like button. Sticking my pillow back there. My butt's going to hurt, but whatever. I don't even like the comment. I don't answer back to it, and I don't like the comment. I don't delete it. I leave it there, but I don't engage with it. And that's the best way, I think, is like, just don't engage with it. Just be like, hey, it's a comment, but it doesn't mean I have to answer you. It doesn't mean I have to talk to you. I mean, people are, yeah, read those comments and get the ick. Yeah, I know. It's like, dude, you're giving us all the ick with that comment, okay? Do I look like the kind of person who's going to fall for someone who says crap like that on a video? I'm flattered. I'm really flattered. Oh, I have a funny story. I said I had a couple stories for you. I'll tell you this one really quick. One of my favorite stories. And this was a guy who was nice, thankfully. He was not a jerk. But I was in a grocery store. I was at the grocery store at the end of my road, and I was grocery shopping. And a guy came up to me, and he said, I think you're just so pretty, and you're so cute, and I would like to take you out to dinner. Would you go out to dinner with me? And he was really nice. I mean, he wasn't like pushy. He was like, he seemed really genuine. And I looked at him, and I said, I would love to go out to dinner, but I don't think my husband would like that very much. And that was my answer. I don't think my husband would like it very much if I went out to dinner with you. And it was like a nice way to like, I didn't insult him. I wasn't like, I'm married. I'm not interested. I was like, I'm flattered, but I don't think my husband would enjoy me going out to dinner with another man. Okay. And you know what he said that I thought was so nice? And I think he answered really nicely to me because I didn't insult him. I didn't yell at him. I said, I'm flattered, but I don't think my husband would like that. And he looked at me and he smiled and he said, when you get home, tell your husband he's a very lucky man. And I said, oh, I tell him all the time. He knows. And then we laughed and he left and I left and everything was fine. So it wasn't, it was a little creepy at first, like to have a guy. I mean, but I was in a grocery store and we were at the line. We were at the checkout. So there were people everywhere. There was like a cashier there. I was like, wow, this guy's got some, what's on him, like good on him. Like he took a chance, he's like, hey, I saw someone who was cute and I asked her if she wanted to go to dinner. And that was nice. It was cute. And he was nice. It was a nice engagement. It was fine. It goes down as one of the most positive interactions with a dude I've ever had on Life or on my channel or anything. And that's really cool. But not all of them are like that. But if somebody is like being weird, I find just like don't engage. Like zero engagement is the best thing, I think. Why do I feel like my nose is looking pale-ish? I don't know why. I think things falling. And the other story I was going to tell you is about people getting PR and never using it and stuff like that. I actually had a brand that I talked to. I was talking to the owner of the brand online and we were chit-chatting in DMs on Instagram. And she's like, oh my God, I appreciate how much you're like supporting me and your comments and your videos. Is there anything that you would like that I can send you? And she was, because, palette, anything like that. And believe it or not, I said no. I said no. I said thank you for offering, but there's nothing I need. Yeah, see, this is where I said like my nose just, I have trouble with my glasses, with stuff breaking up on my nose and everything. Why is this breaking up on my nose so much today? I really want to try this with like no primer and see what happens. I think I'm going to do that the next time. We're going to do this no primer. I want to see what happens if I use no primer. Curious. I haven't done that. I'm always feeling like I always need to use a primer, but okay, that's better. My nose was looking really like red and weird. But yeah, I actually turned down free stuff from a brand and it's a brand I love. Where'd it go? I'll give you a hint what brand it is. And then I proceeded to buy a couple of things from her anyway. But I told her, I said, I really appreciate it, and she said, in the future, if I come out with something and you would like it, let me know. Now, that's the way I think PR should be. And if my channel ever blew up and people were like, oh, she's a real one, I want to watch this, and will you review this and that? It's like, look, if I ever got PR and I was reviewing something again or anything, I'm going to be like really honest about it. But the thing is this, like, I don't need more stuff. I don't want more stuff. I'm trying to have less stuff in my life. I have too much stuff. There's stuff everywhere. And I'm dropping boxes. No. Oh no! I dropped my powder. Is it okay? The powder's okay. It was in the box, thank God. And Enid's not in here. So, yeah, see all this? Look at, and when I was pulling the lipsticks out, I have too much stuff. I mean, look at this. Do I even need all this? No, I'm trying to use these up, though. I've been using the crap out of all my menageries. Let me keep this green handy. I've been using those a lot. But too many lip colors. Too many eye colors. I have too much everything. Like I was supposed to do a red and green look, but I had a cold and I couldn't do it. But I had gotten all these out to do a red and green makeup look. And these are all these are the, whatchamacallums, Cause of Death liquid eyeshadows. And I got these 3, and I wanted to use these for the red. The Blend Bunny red lipstick I love, but I also have the Curst. It's called Priestess. This is a really, really pretty red. And I have my Fenty red liner that I absolutely love. This stuff's so good. And, oh, this is the Unearthly. Which one is this? Twilight Whispers. Super sparkly lip gloss. But I had all this out because I have all this red stuff here because I was supposed to do red and green makeup look. Didn't get to it because that was like the second day I got sick. But yeah, I just have too much stuff. And it's like, well, I appreciate a brand saying, can we send you something? And if there was a palette, so she had 2 palettes out. The joke was with Unearthly, I go, well, I pretty much own every palette you have that I want. So there's, you know, I don't need any, and I'm not going to ask for a second one. That's stupid. I mean, I could have asked for one and done a giveaway, but if she's giving it to me, I want to do it like as a review and use it. She came out with like 2 palettes and I'm like, nah, those aren't really my cup of tea. I'm not going to use those or whatever. So I'm like, no, I don't need anything. But she did say in the future, if there's anything you ever want, let me know. And I'm like, well, that's very cool. And yes, I will. And that's awesome. And I told her, I said, I really appreciate it. And I will definitely let you know if I see something that I want or whatever. But I'm almost like one of those people. It's like, please don't send me stuff, because then I'm going to feel, I just feel like it's like so wasteful. Like that, I want the wastefulness to stop on TikTok and YouTube. It seems like it's, at least the YouTubers I watch, it seems like it's better. But when they send a brand sends, like Charlotte Tilbury is the worst for this. Charlotte Tilbury and a lot of the bigger brands that I don't like anyway, they will send somebody like Michaela, like every shade. And it's like, if you come out with a lipstick, do not send me every shade of lipstick. I would literally do like a return label and send it back to them. I would take out the ones I wanted and ship it back to them and be like, I'm never wearing these colors. I'd be like, if you come out with a giant range of lipstick, can I please have this color, and this color? Other than that, I'm not wearing those. Don't send them to me, because it's going to end up in a landfill, or then I feel like guilty and then I have to go give it to someone or find someone to give it to, or like, okay, give it to a women's shelter. Well, I live in a very small town. Let me tell you, if I took my makeup to our women's shelter, they would be the best dressed women in the Poconos. It's not a big area. I mean, I know they'd appreciate it, but I mean, I guess when I go see my friend in Philadelphia, I could take it down to him in Philadelphia and say, hey, where's a good women's shelter or a place that I could donate this? That might be a possibility for the future, but I think it's so stupid when brands send, like, they come out with something new and they send it all to the person. And like we said, nobody can use all that. I am the person who bought all the crap that I have bought, and I can't even use all of this. I'm trying. I want to do makeup like all the time. I want to do it more and more, and because I'm really liking it again. But even if I do it every day, I feel like I'm never going to get through this. I feel like I'm looking at a mountain and I have to climb this mountain. And now I'm feeling like I have all this stuff and I want to use it. I've decluttered mostly everything I wanted to declutter or I could declutter, and now I just want to start using everything. The good thing is I really like wearing foundation every day now, or, you know, something. I put on a primer and like the Chantecaille or something. This I could probably wear every day because this looks pretty nice. Like I could do a no makeup thing with one of these cushion foundations and go to the grocery store or whatever. So again, Robert Welsh kind of made me want to start wearing foundation every day, because he was talking about how it actually protects your skin from the elements as well, which is a good thing. I never thought about that, wearing it like a screen against all the crap in the air and pollutants and dirt. But the thing is finding one that doesn't also make you break out. And I will say the Il Makiage, it's very thick and it's very heavy. If you are prone to breakouts, this is me, esthetician, former makeup artist me. It's not proven, I don't think. But that silicone, the primer that I have, it's up there. I'm not going to grab it right now. And I do have the Il Makiage foundation. And I haven't used it yet. I got it when I just started ordering more foundation, because I got rid of all my foundations pretty much except for like 2 or 3. I have the ones I'm using up and I'm almost to the end of them. But I'm going to try the Il Makiage, but I'm very curious because I only used that primer, that super pore blurring primer. I only used it like 3 times and I got breakouts on my cheeks. You can't really see, it's covered up now, but there's one over here and I had a zit down here and over on this side. And I know 100% that's from that primer, because nothing changed in my skincare routine except using that primer. Caspage is here. Come on, Casper. We're going to go in a minute. What time is it? Holy crap. Should I just stay on here another 20 minutes and do like a 3-hour live stream? Why not? Come here. Really? Come on, stretchy boy. Come on. Enid was here, but she left, so you can be on my lap now. Come on. Ah! At least they can see you. Okay. Hi. Yes, smart boy not kissing mom with the purple. Here's Casper. He just woke up. He looks so sleepy. Oh, cozy boy. It's dark out now. Wonder if I can... Hold on. I want to see if I could turn this... It's totally dark out. Look out the window. It's totally dark out. And yes, my whole bathroom is basically a nursery right now. All my plants are in here. It's cuckoo. Okay. I have this big spa bathtub. Can I tell you guys a secret? I have this big, huge spa bathtub, and I never use it. Even though I want to, I set up all my bath stuff in here, and I want to use it. And why am I not using it? There are currently 3 spiders living in my bathtub. Don't freak out if you hate spiders. There's 3 little spiders living in there, right? And they're so cute, and I can't stand to like evict the spiders and kick them out of the bathtub so that I can take a bath in my own bathtub. I'm officially the biggest sucker in the world, right? That's why you guys, that's why animals love me. You want to get down already? Okay. What? You want to come in your chair? Want to sit in your chair? Come on. Come sit in your chair. Here. There he goes. Oh, there he goes. There. Oh my goodness. Look at this handsome fella back here. Look at this strapping young lad. Oh, you gonna smile? He's like, what can I get into? Don't you dare jump on the Robert Welsh palette. I better move these. I am really worried. He's going to jump on that little bed right there, and these are going to go flying. Let's put palettes where it's safe. Okay, he's just going to stand there, look like a statue. Oh, Enid's back because her brother's here. Do you like my new hair? It kind of match. Me and Casper kind of match. We're stripy. Does our hair matches? What are you doing? I think he knows he's on camera and he's just showing off now. Now you're just showing off. Primers, setting spray, okay, yeah, like things that I don't know, things that we never had back in the day. Oh, something else I can show you really quick. I've been wanting to show this on camera and I have not. Everybody who stayed this long, it's a treat. This is my original brush set from 1993 or 1994 when I did makeup in the salon and I was a TG ambassador. These are my original brushes. I keep them in here. I do not use them. I mean, I could use them. But this was my original brush set from the 90s. And you want to talk about like how things have gotten so blown out of proportion. I am not kidding, guys. This was it. This was all the brushes I had in the 90s when I did makeup in a salon. This was all my brushes. I think I had a lip brush too, and I had a fluffier. I think I might have had one fluffier brush that was a little bit more like this kind of thing with like longer, you know, like the long, oh, wait. More like this one. I think I had one that was kind of more like this. I don't know what happened to that one. I might have lost it. These are my original brushes. So I had, this is a lip brush. It says TG USA on it. And so this is my TG lip brush. And these were my entire 3. And then I think I had one other eyeshadow brushes from 1994. And they all say TG USA on them because I was a TG ambassador. So I literally had, this was my liner brush. This was my crease packing on, and this was my blending. And then I had one other blending one. This was the lip brush. And then I have my powder brush. Again, it's a TG. So this was the powder brush. And I had this one that was a blush. Look at the length of this thing. What were we doing in the 90s? Holy crap. This thing. Because I had to be really far away from people. Let me do your makeup. But you have bad breath. No. This is so long. Isn't that crazy? This one, and then I had this one is my blush brush or whatever. And then this, dropped my liner brush. This was another one that was like a blush, or I did this as a contour or a bronzer. And this is funny. This one's even older. This thing is ancient. This is a Revlon face styling brush. I don't know if you can read it. It's kind of hard to read, but it says Revlon face styling brush. I think I got this at the drugstore in probably late 80s, early 90s, my oldest brush. So, and I also have my brush that when I was a hairstylist, I have my big brush that I would brush off all the little stray hairs after a haircut. It belonged to the owner of the salon the first salon I worked in, I was her assistant. I did not go into a salon and just start working. I went in, even though I had my license, I went in and I was the owner's assistant. So I do all the shampoos and I would watch her and she would talk me through haircuts and then I would do the blowouts. And then she would come over and style and like we would work together on a person as long as they were okay with that. She'd be like, this is my assistant. Is it okay? She's going to give you a shampoo or she's going to blow you out. And they'd be like, yeah, sure. The nice thing was when she retired, I got to take over her clientele, which was cool. So I have the brush that she used. She had this giant brush that was like a powder brush kind of thing, but it was huge. It's like this big to brush off all the stray hairs after you do a haircut. So she actually gifted me that when she retired. And to this day, I still have it. It's like, I'm probably gonna be buried with that thing. So these are my original makeup brushes from the 90s when I worked in a salon. And no, I don't use them. I keep them in here and I keep them on my desk. And it's a always remember where you came from reminder. They always stay right here. What's really crazy too is I still have some of the original TG Linea makeup products. They haven't made makeup in forever. I still have some of the lip pencils and things, and I just have them kind of in my vault, i.e. my drawer right here, my vault. Oh yeah, they had brushes that just came with the makeup, and that's what oh my God, those little applicators that were like this big, and you're like, let me do my eyeshadow. Oh my God, those were painful. Those I could say, yeah, those, I'm glad those are gone. But one thing I do have, is it here? Where did I put it? Oh, here they are. I do actually sometimes do my friend's makeup, my friend Allison. So I do have these. These are disposable eyeliner brushes. And I do have disposable mascara wands. And I have, Eliza's here now. Hi, girly. Oh, wait. Let's see if I can get Eliza up here. Come here, baby. Come on. Casper, no, Eliza wants to come up. Oh, you never get to see that. Oh, lovey. You know why? My camera's not here. I told you guys she's camera shy. This is Eliza. She's our oldest girl. Oh, baby. So Eliza is also a mill rescue, by the way. She's a senior. She's a mill rescue. And she has leukemia, but knock on wood, her leukemia it's holding up very well. Her white cells are doing their jobs and we're doing okay. I love this girl so much. She's so soft. You are so lovey. My niece Mads calls her Nana Lovey. Nana Lovey. Her nickname is Lovey, but because she's very lovey. But she's nervous. You did so good. I'm going to tell everybody last night you slept through all the fireworks for the first time ever. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Nana. Nana Lovey. I can't kiss you. I have purple lipstick on. She wants kisses, and I'm like, can't kiss you right now. Lipstick. This is why I don't wear gloss a lot. I'm not a gloss person. Great look. Have a wonderful night. Oh, we got a couple other people. Oh, somebody else is here. Bye, Carolyn. I'm going to leave in just a few minutes. We're going to do a 3-hour live stream because why not? So anything else you guys want to chat about before I go? 10 more minutes. What else? Anything else I want to see go away? And I don't know, really the thing that I would really like to just see go away the most in 2025, and it probably never will because I think it's so ingrained in the internet, is everything on the internet making you think, like people, influencers, whatnot, making you think that you're not good enough the way you are. That if only you bought their thing that they're selling, it would make you better. It would make you more beloved. It would make you a better person. It would solve all your problems in life. I am so sick of that. That's like, shut up with that crap. Nobody, like, does having all this makeup make me happier? It's fun to have it to play with, but does it make me happier? No. Having all this makeup is not connected to my inherent happiness. You know, yeah, it's nice to have so that I can do this for you guys. But also keep in mind, like, I made a living doing makeup too. And that's the thing too. I think people need to be real on YouTube, and on TikTok, they're never going to be real. I've given up on that. I've written them off. There are real people, but the influencers and the makeup people, no, I can't. I don't know. I just can't. Anyone who calls himself an influencer, I always said I never want to be an influencer when it comes to stuff that like selling you crap. I would like to influence people to like themselves more, to think that they're good enough without buying everything they see online. I would like to influence people to step outside the box and try things that are different. I would like to influence people to not judge people on their outer appearance or the fact that they're wearing a 666 shirt, which I know, like, as I joke, Happy New Year, 666. Look, it was on sale. It was comfortable. I prefer 333. I'm the neighbor of the beast, okay? Sanit said, love the look. Getting to be tired. Saying goodnight. Been a great live. It is very late for Sanits. Shout out to Sanits because it is much later. I think she is 6 hours ahead of me. So it's like going to be 11 or midnight or something there. So Sanits has to go to bed. And yeah, and it is a school night, as my husband says. It's a school night. So it is getting late. I told my husband, I'm like, I'll be online an hour, 3 hours later. I haven't done a live in forever, so we're doing this. So the live with Jeremy, the next one is going to be a week from tomorrow. Is today Wednesday? I think it is. Yeah, God. My husband came upstairs and he goes, I keep thinking it's Sunday because he was home yesterday and he's home today. And he goes, I keep thinking it's Sunday. He goes, I almost went and like took the trash out because our trash day is Monday. He's like, I got to take the trash out. I go, I know the world is backwards. Things are so weird right now. But yeah, I think, you can't always judge people by the way they look. You don't know. The thing about influencers that I hate is they present themselves to you. And I told Jeremy, I said, this is when we were talking last night, this came up. And I was like, you know what I hate is that every influencer now, I don't see them as a real person who I can identify with, who I would sit and talk to or is relatable. All the influencers, especially like, I'm just going to say Michaela because she's the first one that comes to mind. She's like the biggest one right now, right? And I don't even know how much longer she's going to be that big because the girl be falling off big time. She's doing a lot of stupid stuff and people are just over the shtick, I said shtick, not shit. They're over her shtick, When she first came on, she hit it at the right time. It was a time and place. People were like, she's so relatable. She's so nice. I would go have coffee with her. Oh, she's, tell me, oh, she's like the kind of girl I want to be friends with. Oh my God. How much do I have to pay to not be friends with someone like Michaela? Because I'm on board with that. Not the kind of person I want to be friends with or that I'd want to sit and talk to. I'm like, no, I don't. Do you have any deep thoughts other than how much crap you get sent in your designer purses and like just because you can afford or brands send you all this stuff. Look, if a brand sent me a freaking Birkin bag, I would be embarrassed to show it on camera. Not only would I not I don't want it. I'd probably send it back. I'd be like, thank you, but I don't want this. It's like the leather and all that. I'm not into that. Like a giant industry that, because I'm more like vegan, vegetarian. I don't want your leather handbag. Thank you. No judgment to people who like leather handbags. I'm just like, it's not for me. It's not my thing. No, thank you. If they sent me one, I'd be like, I'm not showing it on camera. And for the love of God, I'm not going to brag about, look, they sent me a fucking Birkin. It's like, shut up. Like, people can't even buy groceries. And you're like shoving a free Birkin in people's faces. Like, read the room. Read the room. And I'm not even saying read the room like I'm being fake about not doing that stuff. I'm saying, like, do you have no compassion? Do you have no, do you ever think of anyone but yourself? Like, if I got sent like expensive stuff for free, I'd be like, I'd feel awkward. I would feel weird. I'd be like, why are you sending me this? This is weird. Like, what do you want from me? Like, maybe that's just me. I'm like, what do you want from me? I'm very not, let me do my eyebrow. Wait, you can tell I don't have Botox because I can do this. No Botox. Michaela can't do that. Took me a long time to do the one eyebrow raise. I really had to work on it. It's hard. It's hard. And you get forehead wrinkles. Don't do that. Things Michaela can't do. She has a Birkin, but she can't do this. In your face. Anyway. Dustin Daly. If you've never seen Dustin Daly do his imitation of Michaela Nogueira, it's the funniest goddamn thing in the world. I literally almost... I couldn't breathe. I was laughing so hard. He's like, she can't laugh. When she laughs, she goes, that's her laugh. Not kidding. She laughs and her whole face, it doesn't, like, her expression doesn't change. Her mouth goes, and her face doesn't move. It's really freaking unsettling and creepy. Girl, step away from the filler and the Botox. Just say no. I said that last night. I was like, would I ever like go, oh, I want to get Botox and filler? Like, I don't want filler. I don't think I would ever get filler. Would I get Botox to like, lift my eyelids a little bit? I was thinking about like, I did it once and I kind of liked the effects of it, but I did not like that my face had no expression. I definitely had that dead look to me. Like, it was really weird. I don't know. And I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. But she also doesn't take us to the local feed and seed. Michaela is not showing you herself in her backyard wearing freaking muck boots. And those leggings I was wearing the other day when I did that long vlog, and I was like, me in my yard taking care of chickens and bringing in firewood. Those leggings I got for free from my friend Deb, who's got the Crystal Store in Michigan. She's like, do you like these? I'll give them to, oh, you should, here, have these. And she gave me those leggings with the little moons and stars on them. And they have pockets. Those were free. Deb gave them me. And I was wearing muck boots. And I was wearing one of my shirts that I wear for dog grooming. It wasn't even, yeah. So, that's the thing is like these fakety people. It's like if you're going to, me personally, if I'm going to buy something, the people like that, I feel like they're salespeople. And I told Jeremy I compare them to like car salesmen. Like when you walk into, okay, you want to go look at a car, go walk into a car place and just walk in and just start looking at cars. And the salesmen are like, hi, how you doing? Blah, 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 blah. You look like you're in the market for a new car. Do you have kids? How many do you need? How many seats do you need? Blah, 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 blah. And there's like the car salesman pitch, right? Think about that. Apply that to TikTok and YouTube when people are trying to sell you stuff. These influencers, they are makeup car salesmen. They are skincare car salesmen. That's how I see them. And now that I see them that way, I can't unsee it. I'm like, girl, Michaela, you are a freaking QVC ass used car salesman person, just trying to move product and make us think that like we have to have this and we do not need to have this. Like, if something's good and it's something you're looking for, or you need something, by all means, buy it. And I was telling Jeremy this last night. I don't like there's overconsumption core and underconsumption core. So people go back and forth. They're like, buy everything, buy everything, buy everything, buy everything. I don't like that. But then there's a backlash against underconsumption core. If you don't know what that is, I watch a lot of videos about it. Most of the stuff I watch, if you want to know what I'm watching when I'm not doing this, I watch over and under consumption core videos. It helps keep me sane. It helps keep me on the level. It helps keep me honest. It really teaches me what I want to share and not share on my channel, which I think is important. So if you really want to, I should share it in a community post, like shout outs to some of the channels I watch or post some of the videos that I like or whatever. But there's quite a few of them that I really like. And Jeremy's actually watched some of them with me. He's like, these are really good. I'm like, I know, because they call this stuff out. And I think that's so important. So, and it does make you feel better about yourself. It sounds weird, but it makes you feel better about yourself when you're like, I want to watch people who are talking about how you don't need all this stuff and how you need less. But the problem is now there's this underconsumption course. So everybody on TikTok is trying to make money, right? They're all trying to jump on a trend. I told Jeremy what I never want to do on my channel is jump on a trend. Jumping on trends is another thing we need to leave in 2025 because trends are just that. They're trends. If it's a really fun trend you want to do, by all means do it. Like some trends are really fun. It's like, hey, let's do that. That's a fun trend. But realize you are putting your money into a trend. You are throwing your money at something that's like, example, all the Stanley Cup people, okay? The Stanleys, one of the underconsumption core videos I just watched, or the anti-consumerism videos I just watched. I just watched one where she was sharing this TikTok from a girl who is now selling all her Stanley Cup collection on Mercari. And the girl had like 28 Stanley Cups or something. She had every color. She had them in those giant shopping bags and she was pulling them out going, guys, I got this one. Itzel is here. Oh, Itzel, we're going to be signing off soon, but I'm glad you're here for the end. So she's pulling all these like Stanley Cups out of these giant shopping bags and putting her on her island. And the person who was making this reaction video said, I'm counting how many she has, and I've lost count at 28. Those are $50 each cups times 28. Okay. Happy New Year, Itzel. That's crazy. I have one Stanley Cup. And I only bought one Stanley Cup because I wanted to compare it to my Hydro Flask, which is right here. You guys know this is the same one I've had since last year. It's full. I always use this. I always have it. I'm going to get purple on the purple. I have one bow. It's the same bow that's been on here since last year. I have one little thing on here that says spooky bitch because I think that's hilarious. And I am a spooky bitch and I think that's funny. And I still have Stitch on here. I switched up the Stitch. I have Frustrated Stitch, but I still have a Stitch on here. And that's it. And I got those little bats, and I got the black laser etched cup, which is not a Stanley Cup, because I was like, hell no, I'm not paying $127 for this. I'm so glad you could too, Itzel. I'm getting this all over my straw. I never did light a candle tonight, you guys. Whoops. Okay, next live with Jeremy will light candles. But I guess my point is like, the Stanley Cup craze. So I was going to talk to you guys about this in the video yesterday and I didn't. But my husband and I went to Target on Sunday. Sunday was the day that they dropped the Stanley Cup Valentine collection, the Valentine Stanleys, and they were pink with hearts on them and red with hearts on them. And I was so curious. I was like, I wonder if we're going to go to Target and they're going to have any. We go to Target and I looked and I saw they had them on a cart, on one of the Rolly display carts. They had a lot. I know I'm out in the Poconos. Maybe it's like an LA thing. I don't know, whatever. They had a lot of those Stanley Cups. I mean, like a lot. And they were $50 each. And I looked at them and I looked at my husband. I go, well, I guess the Stanley Cup craze is coming to an end finally. Because those... Now, if you read what I saw, like where I saw the story, it was on Google News, and it said, Stanley just dropped the cutest cups ever, and they're like, they're hyping it up, right? They're like, they just dropped the cutest collection ever. The Valentine collection drops on Sunday the 29th. They're covered with little hearts and they're pink and red, and they're like glazing Stanley like crazy, right? In this article, I saw 2 or 3 articles that I looked up. And then it was on Instagram. Oh my God, you guys, I can't wait to get the new Stanley Cups. Look how cute they are with the little hearts. Blah, 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 blah. They're glazing them like crazy. They're going crazy over it. I go to the Target, whole thing of Stanley Cups there. And this was later in the afternoon, where it's not like, and then I'm like, how stupid is Stanley? You're going to come out with like literally 4 days after Christmas when everyone is broke from Christmas. And you're going to drop two $50 cups like 4 days after Christmas or something. Like, that's so stupid. I'm like, nobody's buying these. And I looked at them and I'm like, well, they're cute, but they're a cup with hearts on them. I mean, I could I could get little heart stickers and put them all over this. I could make little black hearts and put them all over this. And be like, and you know what's great about that? Then I can peel them off when it's not Valentine's Day and I can put something else on there. But it's like, why do you need 24 Stanley cups? I have one. I still have one. And I have my hydro flask. And I only got this because it's purple and I love it. And honestly, the thing is, do I use this every day? Yes. I use this every day. I drink out of it every day, all day. It's next to my bed at night. I drink out of it all night. In the morning, it's empty. In the morning, I rinse it out and I fill it up. When I go shopping, I always have it in the car with me. If I don't, I tell you guys in the vlog, I forgot my cup. And the reason, Adrian's like, yeah, there's not a Target near. The closest Target to me is 30 minutes away. That's why I don't go to Target a lot. I'll go to Target maybe once a month. Oh, I thought the moon was coming up, but there's not a moon. It's lights in my window. Drones! No, the drone. By the way, we did have drones here. When that drone thing happened, New Jersey and the Poconos, drones. My husband and I saw them. And we know they were drones because my husband has a drone, so he immediately recognized what was drones out there. It was creepy AF. I posted on my Instagram. I'm like, dude, I'm freaking out. It was weird. There was one above our yard. We could see it. It was weird. Anyway, yeah, $50 on a cup. I mean, the one Stanley I got it on Amazon, and it's not the big $50 one. It's the smaller one, so it wasn't as much. It was like 30 or something like that. But still, $30 for a cup. It's like, are you kidding? And the only reason I got that is because I forget my hydro flask a lot, and I'll leave it home. So the Stanley, I want to keep it in my car. I'm not keeping it in my car now because I don't want it to freeze overnight and expand and whatever. It makes me nervous. And the straw having ice in it, I can't leave it out in the car with water in it when it's like below freezing. But I do want to keep my Stanley in the car going forward because sometimes I leave the house and I forget my cup and then I get really angry and angsty and pissed off and I start coughing in the car. I'm doing a vlog and driving and I'm like, I have nothing to drink. So I do need a backup cup, but I need one. I need one cup and I have one backup. The only reason I even need a backup is for when I leave the house, which isn't that often. But yeah, these people, I mean, and it's nice to have collections of things. Like everybody, you know, you may have something you collect. Remember back in the day, in the 80s, people would collect, oh my God, remember those Hummel? If my old people here, do you remember Precious Moments and Hummel figurines? God, my mom loved those things. My mom had a collection of Precious Moments and she had a collection of Hummel figurines. The last time when I was just in Michigan, my dad is like, do you want all your mom's Precious Moments figurines? I'm like, Dad, I love you, but no. I have nowhere to put. He looked all sad. I felt so bad, but I took in my mom's frog collection. Okay, my mom collected frog stuff. It started as a joke and then everybody bought her frog everything. I have a box in my garage of all this frog crap that was my mom's because I felt guilty because my dad's like, I don't know what to do with it. So I took it. Now I'm like, now I have all these frogs that are in a box in my garage that I don't need. I'm like, Dad, I don't know what to do with these. So I'm like, absolutely no, I do not want a collection of Precious Moments or Hummel figurines. I can look online and see if I can sell them anywhere for him or something. Or I don't know, but it's like, collections are just, they're collections. You have them, and then what do you do when you pass away? Where does this collection go, you know? So I'm kind of like, I even stopped, like, you know, the Creepshires, the plushies. Oh, my bunny's up there. You can't see it. But like the Creepshire bunnies, I was collecting those. I stopped. I'm like, I don't need any more of these. In fact, I have too many, and I don't need all these. Now I don't know what to do with them because now I have too many of them. But it was like a collection I started because I was bored because it was 2020 and I was like, oh, life sucks. I'm getting these because they made me happy or whatever. And it's collections can be cool, but it's like, what purpose is the collection serving you? So I think when I start something, when I'm like, oh, I want to collect this or I want to collect this, it's like, why do you want to collect it? And what is it bringing to your life? And when does your collection start to hurt you more than help you? You know, because sometimes a collection, it just gets like, oh my God. And like now all these crazy bitches on TikTok are selling their Stanley Cup collections because they're like, nobody's impressed by this anymore. Nobody is impressed that you have 28 $50 cups. All right. We ain't impressed. And it's like, for what? I mean, and you look at them and occasionally you use them. And this poor girl, like, she's like, not poor girl, but poor girl, like, bless her heart. I mean, poor girl as in bless her heart. This poor girl on TikTok that this reaction video is about, she's like, I'm selling all these Stanleys. Okay, so go to my Mercari store in the first comment. These will all be for sale on there. And I'm like, girl, ain't nobody buying your used ass Stanley cups, okay? She had like the beige ones, and she's like, well, I've used this one. And I'm like, okay, most of the people who collect Stanleys, they still have like the paper on them. You know what I mean? Like they'll collect them and they're like they're in new condition. They're like new in box, you know, NIB. Never used, mint condition. They still have the wrapper on them and all that. She's pulling out Stanleys that it's like, yeah, don't forget to wipe the lipstick stains off the straw, lady, while you're at it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, it's weird. Like, who's going to buy all these Stanley cups that she's walked around and carried around and drank out of? I mean, yeah, you wash them, they're stainless, whatever. But still, that's like a little weird, isn't it? And especially like, if you're not going to spend $50 on a cup, are you going to spend like $40 or $45 or even $40, the low ball, however low she would go with the price on it? Are you going to spend that on a cup that this bitch done carried around and drank out of all day? I don't think so. Maybe some people will. They're crazy. They're crazy too. They're all crazy. So I am just going to keep doing as much as I can here over on YouTube, you guys. I went way over my time. I went a little bit over because I had no sound at the beginning. So when I might re-upload this, and I might re-upload it and cut the beginning off where my sound wasn't working because it's really stupid. My mic wasn't working, and people who joined late in the beginning, I had so much trouble getting the sound to work. And it's all since you just got here, we did this makeup look. And we did green and purple today, and my hair is black now in the back. And I think I'm actually going to put more black in. What do you guys think? I think I need a black streak, like right through here, like this big chunk, right? Like leave this light piece here, leave it light in the front, but I think I need a black streak like right there, right in the middle. Do you guys think so? Or should I just leave it solid blonde in the front? I don't know. Keychains. Oh my God, I have so many keychains too. That was another thing. I have a lot of keychains. A lot of them, they came with stuff that I bought. So they're hanging on the back of my closet door. I should, if I remember, I'll try to remember to send you a picture of it. I have like a really cute way that I displayed my keychains. Because that's the thing with collections. Here's the thing. If you're going to have a collection, be using and enjoying the collection. And if you're not, you should think about letting it go. I mean, I'm just saying. Let it go. Let go of that collection if you're not. So I had a box of all my keychains, and then I had a bunch of them stuck in drawers, and I'm like, I can't do this. I can't have boxes and drawers of keychains anymore. So I had this cute little piece of fencing, and it's a long story, but it's this little fence, and it looks like a frame. You can stand in front of it. It looks like you're standing in front of a fence. It's goofy. But anyway, I was like, oh my God, this is the perfect thing to hang all my keychains on. So they're all hanging on it, and then they're hanging on the back of my closet door, like facing out into my room, not in my closet. So I see it every day. And by seeing all these keychains every day, I'm like, okay, I'm seeing them every day. And then if I get sick of them, then they're going to go. Thank you, Itzel. I will show one last time what I used. I used this. It's the Scissorhands 2 Wicked Widow. So this is what I use for the look. And I really think she needs to bring this palette back. I used Blend and Blend, so I started in the crease with that one. And on my lids, I did, what was it? Isolation. I did Peg. So the mattes I used were Peg, Blend and Blend, and Garden. And then I used Isolation and Ice Dance. These two are the sparklies. And then I used Imperfect in the middle of my lids. That's the lighter sparkly one right in the center. And yeah, that's it, I think. Oh, I used the Bogs is this shiny kind of pink thing here. And then I used a little bit in the inner corner. So that was that. And on my lips is Hyacinth by Hyacinth Liquid Lip by Menagerie. And I used Lavande, which is, I think, there's Hyacinth. Lavande, which is the gloss. So I did these on my lips. And the gloss is from Nomad. And the Hyacinth Purple is from Menagerie. I do really like these together. These were like made to go together. They're really cool. And, oh, Cheeks was Arthurine palette. Cloudberry. It's like my go-to shade is Cloudberry. I use it all the time. And I opened, if you guys go back, anybody who joined late, I had gotten a Notoriously Morbid set. And the highlighter I'm wearing is called Bound. And it's this, I'll do it one more time for everybody who joined late, but it's this really pretty, it's this really pretty sparkly purple. And I like it because it's not really crunchy. It doesn't have a lot of big chunks in it. It's a very fine milled kind of a powder. And it blends out really nice too. So if you don't want as bright, see, it's just kind of, it's really pretty. So this came in there. And then there was a blush. It's a loose powder blush and a lip. I think I'm going to have to do a look with this whole thing. I have these collections from Notoriously Morbid I want to start doing collection with, but it says the witches, and these are loose pigments, and we did loose pigment things on my hand, and this is the lip that came with it. So I unboxed that earlier, and then we talked about cushion foundations. This video had everything. You know what? It's New Year's Day. Nobody's doing anything, but now it's getting to be evening and dinner time. So I guess this guy's sleeping back here. Look at that big slug. He loves this chair. I love that he just sleeps in here. It's so cute. So funny. I had all my red stuff out because I thought I might do a red look. So I had this out. This is the Lovesick. I used the crap out of this thing. Oh my God, look at this. This is Makeup a Murder Lovesick palettes. They make these water activated liners. They keep coming out with different colors. And it's like, how many of these do I need? I have this one and I have the purple one. And they came out with a blue one. And I'm like, oh, I love the blue one. But I'm not going to... I only used the purple one once, and I used that. So here's the purple. And here's the red. And these are, if you want something that's really going to last, these will, I never have to buy these again. These are going in my will. Somebody's going to get these in my will because I will never use them up. But yeah, I was thinking about doing like an all red look or something like that. But we went with purple and green today. So there it is. Anyway, anything else anybody wants to talk about before I go? Otherwise, we're going to end and my husband's going to be like, that was the longest 1 hour stream ever. Okay, if you look at my channel description, it says home of the I'm only here for an hour, 3 hour live stream. So that's why I had to do this as a joke. It's like we have to do a 3 hour live stream because it actually says that my channel is the home of the I'm only live for an hour, 3 hour live stream. So I have to live up to that. I can't start the new year having it only be an hour or else I feel like a liar. But anything else, guys? Questions, concerns? One of these days I want to do an Ask Me Anything because I think it'd be fun. And I have so many new people and a lot of the vloggerinos from Peter's channel. And I have answered some of the stuff. Like somebody asked yesterday, if you missed yesterday's video, somebody asked in a comment when they came over from Peter's channel, they're like, when did you first start watching him or know who he was? And so I talked about that in yesterday's video. So if you go to my video from yesterday where I did the smoky glam eye look, if you don't want to watch all the makeup, that's fine. It's only an hour long video. It's not like this. But if you go to the end of it, the last, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes or something, I was talking about the original drama channels I watched because I used to watch Sanders Kennedy like religiously watch Sanders Kennedy and originally Rich Lux. Well, yeah, we could talk more when I do another live. Jeremy will be here, so it'll be a me and Jeremy live. So put on your calendars, especially if you're a late night person. For Sunny, she'll be waking up. She'll have to set an alarm to wake up in the morning, though. She went to bed already. But if you're in Europe, how many tattoos and piercings do I have? Oh, my chin piercing is out right now. It's over there. The front part of it popped off somewhere, so I have to, wait, is it? The answer is a lot. Piercings, not as many as I used to. I mean, if you count my ear piercings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have a belly button piercing. I have 9 piercings and tattoos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 or 12 tattoos, but it's hard to say because like my arms are sleeves. So, you know, I have the sleeves and then, you know, those, and then my chest is this. And then I have so these swirlies, I have a back piece. So my entire back is covered in a tattoo. My whole back is a tattoo. And it's on my Instagram somewhere. There's a picture, I think it was my birthday last year. I posted a picture on my back. So if you want to see it, I have wings and a tail on my back. I have like these crazy, like Tim Burton looking kind of cool wings on my back. And my tail that comes up is spinal bones. And it's a spinal bone tail coming up the middle of my back. Oh, wait. No, I forgot the other one. When I moved out here, before I moved out here, I knew my life was going to change. And I got a tattoo right in the middle of my wings at the top of my tail. And it says, "You ain't seen nothing yet." And it was so funny to get that because it's grammatically incorrect. And I'm a very like grammatically correct person as much as I can be. So to put "ain't seen nothing yet," double negative, it made me crazy. But I'm like, I'm doing it because I have to do it. So I have a thing that says "You ain't seen nothing yet" on my back and my full back piece. But I have a dog on this leg. I have 1, 2. Wait, I'm going to miscount it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my God, I forgot some. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, yeah, at least 15 tattoos. I totally forgot a bunch of them. I have a dog bone with a D on my right hip. That was for my dog Dana that passed away. I have a skydiver girl on my right hip from when I was skydiving. I have a giant caffeine molecule on my left hip because caffeine. I have an Italian Greyhound on my left leg. I have an Italian Greyhound on my right leg. I have the 2 sleeves. I have the 2 on the inner arm. And then I have my little necklace thing here. And then these 2 and 3 on my back. So yeah, a lot. I do, you know, I want to get more tattoos, but I'm like, what I really want to get, which is crazy, and I keep talking about it, is I want to get my arms done and I want to get the back of my hands. And I'm thinking about getting like all the way up my neck. But at the same time, that's such a commitment. I'm like, I can't yet. You know what I would have to do? I'd have to do temporary tattoos and see if it bugs me. And I would have to do, I did the henna thing on the back of my hands though, and I was obsessed with it. And I was like, it made me cry when it came off. I'm like, I know what I want on my arms and my hands. So I know what I want to get. It's just, my husband is not thrilled with the neck and the hand and the forearm tattoos. He doesn't find them attractive, and he loves me and he would never tell me what to do or not do. And he's like, look, I would never tell you to not get them. I would never say you can't. But just me personally, he goes, it gives a little bit of a prison-y vibe. I love the way he said it. He goes, it might look really cool, but he goes, it just kind of gives me a prison vibe. Like neck and hand tattoos give me prison vibes. And I'm like, enough said, okay. And then once he said that, I'm like, yeah, it does a little bit. But I know a lot of people who do have them, and it looks really cool. So I don't know. I'm torn. Do I want to get more tattoos? Yes. When? I don't know. I'm probably going to wait till I'm 60. I think my 60th birthday, I might go off the rails and just go crazy and get a whole bunch of tattoos all in one sitting. Like I'll do like 6 months and I'll just get all the tattoos I want to get. What I really want to get is I want to get my legs covered. My thighs. I want to completely cover my thighs completely with tattoos. I'd rather do that first. And I do have a memorial tattoo for my brother I want to get of hummingbirds. But it would go on my rib cage. And I've been putting it off for all these years because I know it's going to be very painful. So I'm being a baby about it. But yeah, I think the great thing now is so many, Adrienne mentioned about how many products are out now. The one thing that is cool, and I do have them in here. I should get these out. We should, you know what, doing new things this year. We should do this. Remember, I don't know if you guys remember, I know some of you will. I unboxed all these little tattoos that you can get at Ulta. They're in my drawer right here because I keep not wanting to forget to use them. And you can buy these little, they're inked by Danny. Oh, wow. I found more eye shield things in my drawer. They were kind of buried. And I also have, these are the shadow shields, the originals. The ones on Amazon are great. Wait a minute. I found my bananas. Oh my God. And I have the package. Shadow Shields Bananas. It still doesn't really have a company name on it. Remember I said I wanted more bananas? Look, I found my package of bananas. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm glad I looked in this drawer. I would not have found my bananas if it wasn't for doing this live, talking about tattoos. So I have these little, I got these out because these are ones I want to try. He has hand tattoos and he works in a prison. Is that the same thing? No. He's blending. He's fitting in. It's fine. But see, I think on a guy too, like guys doing like neck and hand tattoos, I mean, yeah, it can look a little like scary or, you know, a little threatening or whatever. I don't know. Little bit in the front would be cute. So I got these, and these are like these little finger tattoos, because the worst thing you can do is, well, when you tattoo your fingers, they wear off so fast. Finger tattoos for me would be a terrible idea because I'm a dog groomer. So my hands are always wet. They're always like, I'm washing dogs and all that. They would probably wear off so fast. But these are like these little boxes. Why is this not opening? These little boxes of temporary facial this is face tattoos, over 20 hand-drawn tattoos, and they're called Inked by Danny, and I got these at Ulta. And they're just these little tiny tattoos. Ta-da! So I think, I don't know, over the next month, why don't I throw some of these on? But, you know, it's funny because, so I was saying, like, there's so many new things out there, so many things you can do now. And there's so many temporary tattoos that I think it's such a great idea that you can try. I can put a temporary tattoo or some on my neck, and I could go, or on my hands, and go, you know, do I love this or hate this? Like at first it might be like, oh, this is really cool. And then I'm like, no. Like I like this because it just kind of peeks out from what I'm wearing. And I think it depends on the meaning. Like all my tattoos have a lot of meaning. Every single one of them is like a story from my life. I don't just get stuff because I think it's cute. It's all like a story. There's stories behind all of them. And they all marked a time and place or a big change in my life. That's the only time I get a tattoo. I don't go, oh, I'm just getting them to get them. Like these, if you're wondering, this is Sanskrit. And this one over here, I got these when I went into, both of them I got done right as I was going into my yoga teacher training. And one of them is Gate Gate Paragate. It's the saying, God, now I can't remember it. I'll have to look it up. Hold on. Parasamgate Bodhisvaha. That's it. Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhisvaha. That's the saying. I will get you all the... There we go. Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhisvaha is a mantra from the Buddhist Heart Sutra, which roughly translates to gone, gone, gone beyond, gone completely gone, enlightenment, hail. It signifies the concept of emptiness and reaching enlightenment by transcending all limitations. So Gate Gate is gone, gone, Paragate gone beyond, Parasamgate gone completely beyond, Bodhi is enlightenment, and Svaha is an exclamation of affirmation like amen. Amen, you're gone. So it's from the Buddhist Heart Sutra. And that's what this is. Gate Gate Parasamgate Bodhisvaha is this. Now this is another story. And it is, I'm looking it up so I can read it to you. Because it's like one of my, so it's funny because there's a lot of things of like, what are his last words or whatever. And, so there's, visible mantra. So, you know, there's like these, the Buddha's last message, last words of Buddha before death. All. So here's, says, according to the Marahaparinbana Sutra, the Buddha's last words were, disciples, this I declare to you, all conditioned things are subject to disintegration. Strive on untiringly for your liberation. So, it was kind of funny. It's like his last words, I thought they were kind of funny. I thought it struck me as like, okay, I'm going to tell you the story, and this is how we're going to end the stream. On the evening before he died, or on the evening he died, the Buddha delivered his final but one of his most powerful teachings for generations to come. As recounted by many historians, he gathered with his monks, encouraging them to continue practicing everything he taught them after he was gone. His words translating into modern English. So basically, in a nutshell, what this says is, I was only able to point the way for you. All individual things pass away. Strive on with diligence. He also told them, be a lamp unto yourself, be a refuge to yourself. Take yourself to no external refuge. Essentially, he was telling them that he himself and his teachings were not the source of well-being, peace, and wisdom. He reminded them to be fully free. They needed to find the truth for themselves and within themselves. So basically, he was like, I was just the teacher. You're on your own now. It's all you. So it's kind of a reminder when I got that to kind of go, everything dies. You can learn from something, but everything dies and passes away and changes. And everything that you need to learn or change or grow is within you. And even you're going to go. So, yeah. Let's see. Yes, you should take time before you do tattoo faces. Thanks, Becky. Yep, I'm about to get out of here. I am way over time now. But yeah, that's your closing statements are my gone, all the way gone thing is like, go to enlightenment and always be enlightened and be, and the thing that's funny is the Heart Sutra thing, I'm not even going to go into. There's like so much meaning behind it for me personally. But the Buddha's last words I thought were great. He's like, well, I was just your teacher. Y'all on your own now. You know, what do you do when your teacher dies? And you're like, my teacher's gone. And it's like, are you lost or are you going to carry on and do it yourself? So having that as the Buddha's last words as a tattoo for me was like really important. And the Heart Sutra is probably my favorite Buddhist piece of literature, prayer, whatever you want to call it. I think it's so beautiful. I listen to it all the time and I love it. So if you haven't listened to the Heart Sutra, go on YouTube, which you're on, look up Heart Sutra, and you'll hear monks chanting the Heart Sutra, and it just close your eyes and just listen to it. And it can really transport you. It's just so pretty. It's so beautiful. And the words, even if you don't understand it, just hearing them chant it is, oof, it's amazing. So yeah, so my tattoos all have a lot of meaning to me. They're not like, oh, I'm just getting this cool thing. And I got those specifically when I made the choice to go into yoga teacher training. And I was like, I'm not taking this lightly. I'm going to take it very seriously, which is a reason I don't talk about that part of my life on YouTube. It's kind of like a spiritual, never talk about spiritual stuff on YouTube really, but that means like a lot to me in all of my yoga teaching and my Buddhist stuff. It like means a lot to me. And I said 4 years ago, no, I'll never teach yoga on YouTube because I don't want to. I'll teach you about makeup stuff. I'll talk about skincare, but yoga is a physical thing where if you don't do it right, you can really hurt yourself. You can hurt yourself rather than benefit yourself. I am a hands-on teacher, not meaning like I need to touch you, but I want to see what my students are doing so I can correct them and go, okay, don't do that. You're going to hurt yourself. Did that with Jeremy. Don't do that. I did teach Jeremy yoga and he loves it and he still does it to this day, which is awesome. But yeah, there's certain things that, it's like, some people are good teaching online. I don't want to do that online. I don't ever want to teach yoga online. I'll teach it in person, one-on-one, but I don't want to do it online. So I don't really talk about that, but we don't talk about yoga, but I do love it. And it's part of who I am. And that's why I got those. So, okay, I think I'm going to go now before my husband thinks I am never getting offline and say night to Caspi. Night, Caspi. God, this is like longest stream ever. No, this was fun. Come back Thursday. January 9th, so a week from tomorrow. And 11 o'clock at night, I think we're going to do maybe 11:30. I don't know. I'll put a thing up. I already made the thumbnail. It's really fun. It's really cute. I sent it to Jeremy. I'm like, look, it's our thumbnail. So Jeremy and I are going to do a live stream next Thursday, counting down to my birthday. And it is also Shirley's birthday on the 9th. So I told Shirley in the live stream, I got to say happy birthday to Shirley. And so, yeah, next Thursday, 11 o'clock. But I'll have the time for sure. That day it'll go up and you'll see the live stream coming thing or whatever. And I will probably schedule it and put it up in the next few days here so people will know. But yeah, Jeremy will be out next Thursday and we are going to do a lot of videos together. We're going to do a lot of reviews. We're going to go out and do a lot of stuff. They're only here for like 3 days, but I told them, I'm like, we need to film like 20 videos because everybody loves you. And then I'm going to be going back to Michigan at some point, probably not until February or March, but yeah. But thanks guys for hanging out. All of you who, oh my God, you guys are hardcore hanging out. Janet, Adrienne, Janet was here. Janet and Sanitz were the first ones here. They were here from the beginning. That is crazy. And put up with all of my, the sound is missing. So I think I'm probably going to go back and I'll re-upload this. And I'm going to cut the beginning off where my mic wasn't working. Because that was like 12 minutes of me going, my mic's not working. Okay, so we can now go to my stream ending and... Thanks, guys, for being here. I really missed the lives. If you guys want me to do more of these, comment below if you're watching this back. I know you guys here are going, yeah, do more lives. I really missed them. I think my problem is figuring out when to do them, like what day and what time. So maybe I'll put a community post up, and if people want to comment, tell me when you want me to do lives. I will come on and do lives because I love doing this, clearly, because I'm on here forever and I could talk for hours. Get me talking about life and makeup, and I will talk until I lose my voice, which I am doing. So I love you guys so much. Thanks for being here. Next week, it's my birthday. Tomorrow, I will be doing a makeup look. Probably not live, but who knows? Maybe I'll hop on live and do it live. I would prefer to do my makeup live. I think I would do makeup every day if I live streamed makeup every day. I would do if I could do a live every day live streaming doing my makeup Monday through Friday, I would probably do it, or even on the weekends. I love doing makeup on a live stream because I feel like you guys are involved. But when I do it, just me sitting here, it's like kind of boring. It's kind of boring. I don't know. It's more fun, like interactive makeup. I think it's more fun. Okay. For the 50th time, thanks for being here. And I like this look. I'm going to go take a couple pictures. So I guess I could put on my Instagram. Nobody's seen my new hair but you guys yet. I think I am going to go put one more black streak in right here, though. I do love this silver, but I think you can see right where it should be, like right there needs to be a black streak right there. Yep. I'm putting black right there. Okay. Night, guys. Thanks for watching. Wait, we get to see my cool stream ending scene. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Here it comes. Here it comes.